Sonny Clark, the hardest working man in sports radio, along with Big Butch Wesson, as we are here as the new season is kicking off. The 2023 football season for the Sachse Mustangs, our second year. We're happy to be here. Love calling some good high school football. And guess what? It doesn't stop. It's already starting. We're getting a very good football team in the first game here as the Sachse Mustangs take on the Coppell Cowboys. A little bit late kickoff here because of the heat and everything else, and the sun is down, and my face is now done being beet red, and it's back to its normal olive color, and we're all set and ready for this one here. Now, Butch, I don't know about you, but we're all set to get with this, and I'll get with that in a minute, and we'll get you to, no, don't push that one. But that being said, when we are set to get the season started, exciting stuff, and a lot of expectations for this football team as we go. There's Coach. How you doing, Coach? Good to see you. As they're checking in here. And guys, just a quick, brief intro as far as what we're doing. Game is going to kick off here in about 4 minutes, but I just wanted to check in. We are getting set, and we are ready to rock and roll. Exciting time. Now, Butch is going to finish lunch before we get on it. And yes, Dennis, I told him he needed to speak up. So we'll hear Butch Wesson. We're absent one person. It's the Eagle Eye Bill Cerna is not here today. He's in his 30 and 30 where he's visiting all 30 baseball parks in 30 days. It's an amazing story up on top of it. We will have him next week as the Sachse Mustangs go on the road to take on the Prosper Eagles. It's going to be an interesting game. Get to visit that new stadium. So that being said, of course, that's the name of the show. Catch it tomorrow, Sunday, 12 to 3. That being said, right here on the Couch Potato Sports Show. Also, check out what we're going to be doing next week. We got the preach. Oh, it's JP. I didn't even expect him. I thought he was in San Antonio. JP is here. We'll get with that here. So we're going to take a quick break here on the Couch Potato Sports Show. When we come back, it's kickoff here for the Sachse Mustangs and the 2023 season. We'll be right back. Work. I pushed the
Sachse Ice House. Sachse Ice House. Sachse House.
And if you seen me, I didn't mean to be rude. No. Like y'all were taking pictures and stuff, and I didn't want to interrupt. Maybe not the end.
All right, why isn't this for? Come back in here. Come back in here. We are back. Hey, we're back. We're back here on the Couch Potato Sports Show. It is the national anthem. So hang out here, guys. Hang out.
Here at Fit Body Boot Camp, located in Sachse, the solution is here. Fast, long-lasting weight loss results and the healthy lifestyle you need to keep them. The key to your fat loss success is our signature afterburn workouts, as well as support and motivation from our world-class coaches, and an easy-to-follow nutrition program to help you keep the fat off. Visit your local Fit Body Boot Camp in Sachse today to see the difference for yourself, or give us a call at 214-463-3005. That's 214-463-3005. Fit Body Boot Camp, Sachse.
Buddy Echols Field. It's not a stadium per se, but we are here in a very important game for the Coppell Cowboys. Since we got him in here, I got JP, and we're not going to get him all the time like we had. But I'm going to ask you, taking a look at, I don't know how much you're keeping up with the team. What do you think about the team this year?
I haven't kept up a ton. I got to be honest with you. Just being trying to give the space, but it looks like a good team. It looks like a lot like last year. Obviously, there were some big linemen that are absent that are gone this year. Same quarterback, Buddy George.
Yes.
A couple of really solid receivers with some good offers out there, Lee Harris and some other folks. So we're going to be. I think we should have a pretty good team this year. So excited about watching them. I'll be at a couple of games and looking forward to being here.
Next time, let us know when you're here. We'll get you set up and you'll be running, and if you can get the sideline pass, like you used to get.
I have it right here.
Got it all set. So do I have it too? All right, we're getting ready for kickoff. Eyes. Let's see who we got back here. Who we got back for the it looks like I'm going to catch the numbers. We'll get those there in a second. We're about ready for kickoff. The Sachse Mustangs are in their white jerseys, and the Coppell Cowboys are ready to kick it off. They did that fake thing that they did last year. I don't know if anybody remembered, but they kept it on there. And so that being said, getting ready for kickoff, and here it goes. We are off for the 2023 season for the Sachse Mustangs. The ball is fielded at the 5. Now to the 10, to the 20. Break it to the 30. Now to the 40 at midfield. And we're trying to get around the 40. And he might get pushed out of bounds. Oh, he stayed in bounds. And how about that was Hanks on the return. What a return for Hanks as he took it all the way. If we see the replay up on the screen, you will see how he just broke to the left-hand side and put the Sachse Mustangs in good field position to start this one up. It's going to be first down and 10. Ball is all going to be on the 20-yard line of the Coppell Cowboys. The Coppell Cowboys defense is all set and bringing out and getting set. Up and set for Mustangs. It's going to be too far, too near for the Mustangs as they set up for the first play. Clock is not running. It is stopped. We're waiting for the clock to start and waiting to get what's going on here on the sideline. Usually when you get like that, you see flags and no flags. And that was nice to see. That's the way you start out a season. That's the way you get all set. They were getting their own ball for the side. Folks that don't know, they get to use their own balls and footballs for the game for their preferred. So here we go, and they're probably start up the clock. Here's first down 10 on the 20-yard line. Mustangs in red zone position already. You get a free play for George, and they stopped it. Thank you so much. They stopped it right there, and I'm not sure why they stopped that play, because that would have been wonderful to make sure that we would have got that free play and maybe a shot to the end zone. And actually, it's going to be a false start. That's actually going to back up the Mustangs. So that's what they're saying. I saw the left-hand side jump off sides. There we go. So thought I heard a ring. I thought I heard a ring. Make sure you shake your mouse every once in a while so we don't notice it. So it's going to be first down and 15 for the Sachse Mustangs, 25-yard line of the Cowboys. Too far, too near for the Mustangs. Here we go. Ball snap, back to pass. George on a flip to the side. And wow, ran into his own player there as Yarborough on the catch. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Yarborough gets that. They didn't get anywhere. In fact, they lost about 4 yards. So in reality, now it's second down and 19 as the ball is placed on the 29 yards. First play didn't look all that great. They've got to work out the Cowboys as they first start here. Why am I hearing myself? All right, so here comes the snap. Ball hand off to the right-hand side. And breaking tackles over to the side is Haygood. And Haygood's going to push it down. Looks like there might be a fumble. The Cowboys say they got the ball. And they might. They have the ball. Now I'm hearing myself. I don't hear myself. All right, so a turnover for the Cowboys. They get the ball on a fumble. It looked like Haygood let the ball out of them. Out from the Cowboys now. The Cowboys are a football team that will throw the ball almost immediately as they get started, and they are at the 20-yard line on their side of the football. What you look for, Butch? Blank paper. I got point to that. All right, there you go. All right, so here come the Cowboys as they have too near, one far. They hand the ball off, breaking tackle, pushing down to the 30-yard line. And I'm trying to catch that number. I cannot see those numbers. They are horrible. Yeah, I don't know what let's find out. Will this help? I don't know. But they handed it off. I thought that was Mosley who had it. Well, it might help a little bit. Holy cow. All right, so here we go. It's going to be second down and what looks to be about 6 yards for the Cowboys. Here comes the snap. All past the side. It is caught. Breaking tackles, pushing down to about the 42-yard line are the Cowboys. And trying to catch those numbers, they're impossible. Even the eagle-eye Bill Cerner might even have a hard time catching those numbers. Okay, that actually sneak on the reception, and that gets first down and 10. Ball's on the 40-yard line of the Cowboys. As they look around, get the ball. Snap. Here's the pass to the near side. Sneed with the ball again. Pushing to the 40. Now he's going to get near the first down, but not quite enough. He's going to pick up about 8 there on first down. On first down. Really didn't get the where they place it. They place it right at the 50. It's going to be second down. I like that second down marker over there for that so we can see it. So here we go. 3 far, 1 near for the Cowboys getting set. It's going to be okay. So all right. So we're waiting on the snap. It took forever. Here's the snap across the middle. It's caught and it's going to be taken down to the 30. Who is that? That is Casano. Oh man. Casano with the catch takes it down right around the 10-yard line. And so Griffin with a nice pass on the near side for the Cowboys gets the reception, and they do get the first down. So it sets up first down and goal as they place the ball. Let's see where they got the ball. They haven't even set it down yet. So waiting on that, they're going to push it. Where are they pushing it? Looks like they're going to put it at. Oh, and there was also a penalty. So they're backing up the Mustangs. So it's going to be first and goal from the 6-yard line for the Coppell Cowboys. So they got the set. And they got, they're lined up. And 1 in the backfield for the Cowboys, 1 on each side, wide receiver. Setting it out, Griffin looking to that far side, puts up the fade, and ball caught, touchdown Cowboys. That was almost too easy. And it's like you seen it happening, but there was nothing to do to stop it.
He was wide open.
So Cowboys get up quick here with 9:19 left to go in the first quarter. They did this last year. They're not going to do it. I really don't know why they do it. It's got to be something. So there's comes some replacement. The play clock hasn't started, so they can just change it all they want in reality. But that being said, the play there goes finally going. Should have been going a while back there. And they set it up. And they bring on the kicking unit. Waiting on, kick goes up, and it's good. So it's going to be a 7-0 lead for the Coppell Cowboys with 9:19 left to go in the first quarter. There's a breakout on the football field. We'll take the same break here on the Couch Potato Sports Show and your Sachse Mustangs Radio Network. We'll be right back.
Sachse Ice House is a non-smoking craft beer and beer pub located in the heart of Sachse. The Ice House was opened to provide a friendly, clean, and female-friendly environment. Sachse was lacking a
I don't think. Good morning. We are back here on the Couch Potato Sports Show. So hope they had more water. So as we can say, Sachse Mustangs down 7-0, 9:19 left to go in the first quarter after a turnover as they got great field position on the kickoff to start it, and they do that little fake thing on the kick, and they're not going to do it. So that being said, we'll find out. Hanks is back for the Sachse Mustangs as well as Yarball. So Hanks and Yarball are going to receive the ball. This one is going to go to Yarball. Yarball is going to field it. He's at the 10. Breaking out to the 20. Finding a little hole. He's going to get out to the 25. Wow, there's some big hits going on out there. Wow. Some smash mouth football going on here early in the game. Now, that being said, of course, that's the name of our show. Catch us on Sunday mornings from 12, actually Sunday morning 9 to noon, started week number 1, but 12 to 3 this Sunday. All right, here comes the Sachse Mustangs. First down and 10 on their own 25-yard line. 3 near, 1 far, 1 in the backfield. George looking things over, looking to the side, getting a play. They all will reset. The Cowboys defense is going to reset as well, but with some movement. What happens here? Waiting on the ball. George, he gets the snap. He's going to go to the far side. It's caught. Pushed down to about the 31-yard line. Gain of a few there is Quinn on the reception. So now second down. Yeah. Is that Hanks out there? It is. It's fine. It's Lockett. So Lockett, you're right. There it is. 3 near, 1 far for the Sachse Mustangs. George waiting on the snap. They go ahead, hand it off, break it up in the middle. Oh, and the turf tackled him. He got the turf at the 39-yard line. He was of the Sachse Mustangs. He got to the 42 on the dive, and we have a player down on the field for the Coppell Cowboys. Wow, what a break there. Haygood making up for the fumble a little bit earlier. So I'm not sure what's going on as far as the injury is concerned. We're going to see. Okay, so they brought out some stuff out there to make sure that works. So we'll take the quick break here. Well, no, they're going to get them up. They're going to try to get them off. So we're going to hang out here for just a moment before we go into a commercial there. Rick Lucas, Nest Egg Wealth Advisors. Make sure you check them out, especially if you're trying to figure out what you're going to do with your what do you call it? You know, what are you going to do when you get old? Your retirement. We're getting old, aren't we?
Can't remember.
I got so much idea. We can't even remember. What does he? He's going to help you take care of that with your investing. Make sure you check them out. It is going to be. Is it going to be first down or second? That's first down, actually. So that was enough for the first down. So they get set for that. Are the Mustangs 3 near, 1 far for the wide receivers? 1 in the backfield with George. George looking over to the side. Haygood is next to him right there. And those 3 on the near side. Got to watch and see how this works out as far as how the routes are ran. So here comes George. He's going to go to the near side. Ball is caught and picked up immediately, and nothing going there for the Mustangs. And slow to get up was the man who received it. That was Hanks. He's going to try to walk that one off and get reset. A little bit of a loss there. So about loss of 1, 2. So about loss of 4. So it's going to be second down and about 14 for the Sachse Mustangs as they move right to left on your internet radio dial. 3 far, 1 near. George hands the ball off, breaking up on the right-hand side. Get down. Look at that. Gets back to near the original line of scrimmage was Haygood as he just cut to the left and then went right and found a little hole there. But it's good to get starting with the running game. Sets up for the passing game. So let's see what happens. Let's see what they set up here.
It's hard to see those numbers on the Coppell Cowboys.
Oh, it's almost impossible. We would bring you the numbers, but we just can't see it. Third down. George back to pass, and he's running for his life on the near side. It's going to be a hold, so they're just going to throw it down the field. Hopefully we'll catch it. Oh, we don't. It's intercepted, so they'll probably decline the yellow hanky out on the football field. And there's a player down for the Sachse Mustangs as he went up for the ball, but it came down in the Coppell Cowboys. And guys, again, we're not necessarily not calling the numbers for the Coppell Cowboys. Literally, guys, we can't see them. They are in gray, dark jerseys and with a little stripe of what might be orange, and we just cannot see the numbers. We do know some players. We'll try to bring those to you when and if we can figure out who they are. They are going to pick up the flag. The interception is good, so it's a turnover, and there is a breakout on the football field. So we'll take the quick break here on the Couch Potato Sports Show and your Sachse Mustangs Radio Network. We'll be right back.
The prospect of retirement can be exciting and scary at the same time. At Nest Egg Wealth Advisors, we have found many people either approaching or currently in retirement failed to truly maximize some of the benefits offered to them, primarily Social Security. What is it? How does it work? It's simply not a benefit that you start receiving at age 62. Because these decisions are so important, my firm has assembled an informational packet on Social Security. If you would like a complimentary copy of Social Security Maximization, please give our office a call today at 972-412-6064 or visit us on the web at nesteggadvice.com.
Football field as he was trying to catch the ball as it was just kind of lofted there. So here come the Cowboys at their second possession of the game. And looking on the side for them, Griffin is back at quarterback for the Cowboys. One in the backfield, three far. Nobody on the near side, so you know where the ball's going to go if it's going to be thrown. So let's see what happens. Griffin gets the snap. He's looking on that far side. Launches a bullet right in the middle. Gain of about 7 or 8. That'll just depend where they place that one. Actually, they're calling it incomplete, so it's going to be second down. So the Mustangs get that one stopped, and they're to the line on the Cowboys here on second down. Second down and 10, 7:04 left to go in the first quarter as the Cowboys are trying to move the ball. They are up 7-0 with the ball. Too near, too far for the Cowboys, one in the backfield. Griffin waiting on the snap. There goes the man out of motion. Now the wide running backs. Here comes the pressure. Getting out of it was very easy. Ball is lost. There is a yellow hanky out on the football field. That will be a hold on the Cowboys. That should back them up. So let's see where they wait for the call. And, yep, and it is incomplete as well. As the clock stopped at 6:58, now back up the Cowboys. And they'll replay second down. And they place the ball. They're trying to. All right, so they're going to put the ball at the 15-yard line. Wait, hold on a second. Okay, it's third down. It's third down and 10. I was going to say, what's going on here? Third down and 10. For the Cowboys. Too far, one near, one in the backfield for Griffin and company. Defense for the Mustangs getting set and spread. Here comes the pass over the middle. It's caught. Oh, wait. What's going on? So, and the only time that stops the play is when it's a false start. And guess what? That's exactly what it was. A false start for the Cowboys and backed them up 5. And that was a good thing in reality because it was wide open in the middle on the slant. And that could have been a big time gainage on that play, but the flag prevents it. Mustangs have to recognize it. Watch where they're going to go. Look for the top, over the top help. They are really close to those wide receivers as well, Butch. All right, so here comes the Cowboys. 3 far, 1 near, and back to passes Griffin. He's looking, he's going to give it pressure. He just threw it away. I think that should be grounding is what it should have been. And they're not going, and it was in the end zone. All right, so no flag. It should have been grounding. Wow, no one was over there. He was still in the pocket. Wow. The Cowboys get away with one, but good defense for the Mustangs. Now, one play before wasn't all that good, but the rest of it looked pretty good. So they bring on the kicking unit, do the Cowboys. Yeah, and our side, the visiting side, is not very happy with the call. Everybody know about it because it did look like it should have been a safety. And here's the snap and here's the kick. All right, the ball's up in the air. It's going to hit the ground, and it's going to roll. Oh, it's picked up by the Mustangs, and pushing it out of bounds there for the Mustangs was number 29. That was Trice, or I might mark that Rice. And it's going to be around the 40-yard line, and good field position to start this drive. And this is the time where they need to pick it up and take advantage of what the defense did for them. Not only that, they need to make sure that they can stay on the field a little bit longer, especially in this heat. The defense does not need to get tired out. So here come the Mustangs. 2 far, 2 near for the Mustangs. 1 in the backfield, that is Hayden. Hayden having a good night except for the fumble, but he's finding the holes. There goes a man in motion. That's Reed. They hand the ball off. Hayden pushing it up to about the 41-yard line. They'll bring up second down, about a gain of 2 as the Mustangs are trying to move the ball here. It's 6:26 left to go here in the first quarter. 7-0, and it could be higher, Butch.
Still 101.
And 101 degrees outside. The reason why we kicked off a little bit later. So here we go. 3 far, 1 near for the Mustangs. Haygood in the backfield with George. There goes the man in motion again. That is Reed, and they push it and try to hand it off, and George just gets swallowed in a bunch of Cowboys on the defensive side of the ball. We went to the right-hand side, just could not find a blocker, could not get around, and that brings up now second down and about, I was going to say, that's wrong. There it is, 3rd down. So it's about 3rd down and 8 and a half long. So let's see what the Mustangs do. This is a big play for them. 3 far, 1 near. George, play action. He's going to be flushed out of the pocket. He's going to take off. He's going to try to get to the first down marker. And he does. You want to talk about some intestinal fortitude. He just laid into the defensive player and was able to get around it. And I caught the number. That was number 35. Durbin ran over for George to get the first down. That is what you like to see here early in the season. First down for the Sachse Mustangs as they get set. 3 far, 1 near. Hand off to Haygood. Haygood's going to be but he kind of pushes up a little bit, getting up 2 on the plate. There's a player down for the Coppell Cowboys. There's going to be a lot of cramping going on. That could be the case out there. Not sure what that's all about. And that right there. All right, so that's what's going to happen. We're going to go ahead and take a quick break here on the Couch Potato Sports Show. We'll be back as soon as this thing will work. Right there. I think that's what.
At Wesson General Contracting Incorporated, we're
general contractors coming right on up. Is it working? Please work. Because I cleared the computer. It's a bummer. We are back here on the Couch Potato Sports Show. It is 7-0 in favor of the Coppell Cowboys. 5:14 left to go in the first quarter. Mustangs have the ball, second down and 8. Ball is on the 31-yard line of the Coppell Cowboys. After the kick, they got some really good field position. They're trying to take advantage of it. Players off the field, so it's good to see. Quinn, by the way, I'm not sure. Is that actually Quinn right there, or is that it right there? Looks like Quinn, number 4. We'll find out. Here comes the snap and his handoff. Haygood does not get anywhere. He went to the right-hand side, and he was swallowed over there as far as that side is concerned. Looks like Norberg and Quinn, they are in street clothes. They got their uniform tops on, but they're in street clothes. We don't see any more of the white jerseys with those numbers. So I thought that might be one of the junior guys, but it doesn't like it. So here we go. It is 3rd down and 10 for the Mustangs. Too far, too near. And actually one of the running back just moved up a little bit on the end. Here we go. And there's going to be a flag out of it. That'll be a false start. That'll back up the Mustangs. Adding insult to injury, 3rd down and 10. Now it's 3rd down and 15 after they walk this one off. These are the mental mistakes that they have got to overcome. And actually, if you're going to have the mental mistakes, it would be best for them to have them in out-of-district games. In regular district games, those are going to cost you, and they help you lose football games. So they have got to make sure they get that up underneath control. Here's 2. So 3rd down, 15. Ball is on what looks to be the 38-yard line. George back to pass. He's going to launch one to the far side, making him run under. Ball's caught, and wait. It's going to be down to the 1-yard line. I almost got to do it, but almost got to do it. Almost got to call the touchdown, but it didn't happen. I waited there at the 1-yard line, and that was a nice pass. He let the wide receiver run up underneath that. That was pretty. That was pretty. Lockett bringing that one in. And that's what it is. Lock it up. So here's the Mustangs' opportunity to tie it up at 7. 4:02 left to go in the first quarter. Too far. 1 near for the Mustangs. Haygood in the backfield. They hand it off to Haygood. Right-hand side, waiting for the call. He doesn't get there. He's going to be right at about the 1-yard line. I thought he was going to get in there. That hole closed really quick for the Cowboys. There's the replay. It did. It closed really quick. So that'll bring up 2nd down and goal for the Mustangs from the 1-yard line. 2 far, 1 near. George waiting on the snap. Man goes in motion. George hands it off. Goes to the left-hand side, and the Cowboys say, that's not happening. And they just drill him right at the line of scrimmage for no gain. And you're right, he didn't have a chance. That guy's about 3 sizes bigger than Hagan. So here's an interesting play call now. One of my favorite play calls is the bootleg. This is the time for the bootleg if they can work it out. It is 3rd down and goal from the 3-yard line, waiting on the play. Play clock's down to 17. They need to figure this out, or are they going to call a timeout? Looks like they may call a timeout. Let's see what they're doing. They're moving around. And they're taking that's what it is. They're going to take the play clock all the way down. So we're going to do this. We're going to take a quick break here on the Couch Potato Sports Show and your Sachse Mustangs Radio Network.
Sachse Ice House is a non-smoking craft beer and beer pub.
Right to the left to get in for the touchdown. That's what I'd like to see. But I'm not a play caller here. We are back here on the Couch Potato Sports Show. You didn't hear that. You didn't hear that. I'm not a play caller, but that's the play I would love to see out here. I wish that Eagle Eye Bill Cerner was here. He would bring a lot of perspective to play calling on this because one thing that guy knows, he knows play calling. And, hey, indoor football coach, man, just because he's special team doesn't mean that he doesn't know the offense. So I would love this. I'm a bootleg kind of guy. I'd like to see it, but I'm not the play caller. So let's see what they dial up here. 3rd down and goal from the 3-yard line. This almost has to be a bootleg or pass play. Let's see what the Mustangs dial up here. The worst thing they can do is get out of here with 3. Let's see if they can get into the end zone. As the Mustangs, 1 far, 1 near, they line it up. They're going to push it up the middle. Touchdown! Oh, they're not calling it. There's a flag on the play. Guys, he was in by 2 yards. I'm waiting for that. It was in by 2 yards. Maybe I should put those flags on.
I think it was the 3rd guy going in.
Okay. So we're waiting on this. There's a yellow hanky out on the football field. I'm not sure where that's coming from or why that is out there. Where the flag is set kind of tells me it might be defense, but let's see what they say here. Oh, they're going to back it up. This is going to go against the Mustangs, and this is not good. It's going to be what it is. It's it's going to be fourth down and forever. In reality, it's going to be fourth down and goal from about the 18-yard line. That was a personal foul, so that backed them up. It happened after the play. I'm not sure they bring it, but they are bringing on the kicking unit here for the Sachse Mustangs. Let's see what they do. They place the ball. They're going to put it right at the 19-yard line, so it's a 29-yard field goal. It goes up, and it goes downtown for the Sachse Mustangs. So the Mustangs are able to get up on the board. That's a good thing. They really should have got that touchdown. I don't know where the ball was, but then again, we're a little bit far away, so we'd love to be able to call the play, but that's not what it was. But Sachse gets up on the board.
I believe it was the third guy going in. They were stacked up running in like a train.
Right.
Had the ball and went down.
Gotcha. So that being said, that's going to do it here. 7-3. Quick breakout on the football field means a quick break here on the Couch Potato Sports Show. We'll be right
Rich's
back.
Performance Muffler and Auto Care has provided complete auto repair services to the Wiley area since 2003. Whether it's alignments, brakes, air conditioning, muffler service, suspension, front-end auto services, or in my case, a Cadillac converter, Rich does it all. Stop by and see him at 603 Commerce Street, Suite 203 in Wiley, or give him a call at 972-461-0776. That's 972-461-0776. You'll be happy you called Rich instead of anybody else.
Cadillac converter. Guy stole it right off the cart. Only $500. That could have been $1,400 easy. I love me some Rich. Rich's muffler shop. He does all kinds of things as well. He'll fix your car. All right, so here we go. Kickoff for the Sachse Mustangs. Everybody back. Again, we can't see the numbers, guys. We do apologize. We'll just call it when we see it. Ball picked up at the 12 from Coppell. Coming to the near side to the 30. Broke it, found a hole, pushed it to the 45-yard line. Good return for the Coppell Cowboys. Now, interestingly enough, when you get into this field position and you're Coppell and you're going to be probably near the 44-yard line on your own side, look for a deep bomb almost immediately. I say that because of the way they play. This is a football team that knows how to put the ball up in the air. They do it all the time. Last year, they had a receiver with over 1,300 yards. Guys, let me tell you something. That is tough. That is tough. The defense. So, and by the way, it might have been for the last 2 years. Either way, that's a lot of yards that you got to watch out for. So, that being said, Griffin is going to be in the backfield. He's got one back there with his running back. Too far, one near, another one just on the back of the offensive line. Hand the ball up. And how about a Foley? He gets around his block here on the near side. Watch the spin as he gets in there. I hope they put that one up there because, it's a bad angle. You couldn't really see how Foley had to spin off his defender to get it. That's going to back him up. That's a loss of 2. Second down and 2. Minute 56 left to go here in the first quarter. Here comes Coppell. Second down and 12. They're going to look to the side, get a play. 3 far, 1 near for the Cowboys. 1 in the backfield for the Cowboys. By the way, they have a Haygood as a running back too. I don't know if that's him. So we got 2 Haygoods out there at the running back position. All right, so Griffin looking things over, looking for the snap. They hand the ball off and get nowhere. Look at Foley and Chester both right there. Or I might mark that. Chester was last year. That's Wiley this year. So Wiley with the stop along with Foley. Good stuff there for, no, it was Chester. So it's Chester and Foley. I was looking the wrong side. So that is going to bring up now a 3rd down and 9. Clock is continuing to run. We're about ready to dip underneath that minute of the first quarter. Coppell up 7-3. And I'm really surprised they didn't go deep on first down on this play, but let's see what they do. Wrapping up on 3rd down. 2 far, 1 near. There's a guy wide open. I saw it too. He just a pass. I saw it happen because when the defender on the Mustang side went to the far side, it opened him up for a slant, and Griffin couldn't complete the pass. That brings up fourth down. Boy, the Mustangs dodged a bullet right there because that had 7 written all over it if they would have been able to complete the pass. They bring on the kicking unit and back for the Mustangs. Again, so we're going to see the same back there. It's going to be Quinn and Reed. And waiting on the snap. He gets a little bit high, puts the ball up. Not a bad kick. It's going to hit the ground. Oh, it's going to hit the ground and go down, and no one's going to touch it. Good play there, as we saw up on the side. Now, that was Sharp who decided to let that one go. If he would have touched it, man, the Cowboys could have been down there. However, the bad part of that, places the ball at about the 13-yard line for the Mustangs. So the Mustangs got a lot of way to go, 87 yards to get into pay dirt. And right now, as far as the offense is concerned, we've seen a couple of big plays for the Mustang. They need another one here to try to get down there and try to make some, get some momentum. Under 36 seconds here for the Mustangs, left in the first quarter, down 7-3. Looking to the near side, too far, too near for the Mustangs, and it is going to be Haygood in the backfield for the Mustangs. George looking things over after he gets the call, makes the call to the far side. Looking over the defense is George. Getting set, gets the snap, play action. George going to go up in the middle, breaks the tackle, pushes it down, and he's going to get to about the 19-yard line, and that's going to probably do it for the first quarter. Or no, they're rushing to the line to see if they can get another play. I don't think that is wise. I think they should let this one go down and go into the second quarter. Let's see how they get that and how they get that to play. Yep, they're going to let it run down. So we're going to take a quick break. It's 7-3 in favor of the Coppell Cowboys over the Mustangs. Mustangs had the ball. We'll be back here on the Couch Potato Sports.
We are a
Nice to get that to work. Oh, you push the button. You push the button. Don't push the button in the middle. When we're in commercial, don't push the button. We'll get back to them. We're back here on the Couch Potato Sport. A little early, but we'll get back to it. We'll make sure Melvin Bullitt and company get everything they need here on the Couch Potato Sports. Melvin Bullitt's place. Have you been over to? I know you've been to that facility. Is that place nice? And they had a flood. After the flood happened, they actually not redecorated. What's it called? It's not renovated. Thank you. I have to read. But it's beautiful on the inside. They opened it up a little bit as well, and we did a couple of things with them. With some of the young, they have they got like young guys coming down learning stuff. Combine is what it's called. And let me tell you something, it was really neat to see those young kids out there.
Fit Body Boot Camp located in Sachse, the solution is here. Fast, long-lasting weight loss results and the healthy lifestyle you need to keep them. The key to your fat loss success is our signature afterburn workouts, as well as support and motivation from our world-class coaches, and an easy-to-follow nutrition program to help you keep the fat off. Visit your local Fit Body Boot Camp in Sachse today to see the difference for yourself, or give us a call at 214-463-3005. That's 214-463-3005. Fit Body Boot Camp, Sachse.
Fortunately, they got him by the shoelaces that were the Cowboys prevented a big-time game there. And so that's going to bring up now what's going to be about third down and about 2. They darn near got that first down. Third down and 1 as the ball is sitting on the 22-yard line. They need to get to the 23-yard line for the first down. Big time third down play call here for the Mustangs. Too far, too near. And 1 in the backfield. Again, that's going to be Haygood. Watch out for, I love it. George knows how to find the holes, and I'm expecting George to do a quarterback draw. Let's see what they do. And gosh, I should be a play caller. George breaks the tackle over to the near side, to the 40, now to the 50, now to the 40 on the Coppell Cowboy side. Man, did somebody call the play? It was pretty. First down for That was sweet. You seen it? I just knew that was coming. Just had the feeling. Breaking those tackles was big time at the beginning. Then it broke open for them. So, and why I say big play. They needed a big play. They started this down at their 12-yard line. Now they're on the 42-yard line of the Cowboys. 3 near, 1 far for the Mustangs. And then Hagen is going to be in the backfield. They look over to the near side to get the play. And the Cowboys looking over the side to find out what coverages they should be in. But I'll tell you, they got it set pretty good for the near side, far side one-on-one. George's going to go to the near side, ball caught around the corner to the 40 and to the 35 out of bounds. And that was Hanks on the reception. And that was a nice way to move the ball on first down, get some yards. It's really good to see how they're moving it. But second down looks like it's going to be about 2 yards. So the game, well, maybe, yeah. So it's a game of 9 on first down. 7-3 in favor of the Cowboys. Mustangs trying to move the ball into the end zone. They hand the ball. No, George keeps it. Pass. Run the middle. Hanks. Hanks down to the 10. 5. Touchdown. Sachse Mustangs on the move was George. Finding Hanks as he was coming across the screen, the field. It was pretty. It was nice. Good awareness for George as they were able to get into the end zone. And boy, that was sweet. A big time run. 80, how about this? 87 yards drive for the Mustang. That was impressive. Bringing on the kicking feed. The kick goes up and it goes downtown for the Sachse Mustangs. So the Mustangs take a 10-7 lead here in the second quarter. I love seeing it. Let's hear from the Melbourne Bullet and the Bullet Experience. We'll be back. We'll play the whole commercial. Don't push the button.
At the Jerry Bullet Training Center, we are a motivated team
We'll
of
be right back
coaches
here.
with the mindset of helping you achieve and reach your highest goals. Having developed and trained over 100 Division I athletes as well as Division II athletes, even professional athletes, the Bullet team definitely has the knowledge and mindset to take you to the next level. Check out our new 22,000 square foot facility and 3,000 square foot weight room, along with 4,500 square feet of outdoor turf and covered training area, along with football and soccer field. Contact Melvin Bullet at 214-326-7853 or visit their facility just outside of Waterview at 8900 Princeton Road in Rowlett.
Coppell, Texas, and the Cowboys have taken, the Mustangs has taken a 10-7 lead, and there's question comment coming, how is the passing game? Well, you just saw a little bit of it. You know, George using his legs, passing games picking up, and they're recognizing where they're going. Pretty much successful. We'll see what happens. We'll watch it for the rest of the game. That was Fab 512 who asked the question. If you want to ask a question, we'll see if we'll catch the comments and get it. Oh, there's a touchdown. You did a good job. Here's the kickoff. And the ball's going to be fielded at the 5-yard line, pushing around to the far side, trying to get around the corner to the 20, and it's going to be pushed out of bounds right at about the 27-yard line for the Cowboys. So the Cowboys right now looking at 76 yards. So we saw what the Mustangs were able to do left to right on your internet radio now. The Cowboys going right to left. A little bit of the same thing, a little bit less yards they have to get. Let's see how the Cowboys offense comes out. But most importantly, let's see how the defense of the Mustangs are. They've been playing well here. They gave up the first touchdown. That's okay. They've been solid ever since. Let's see what they got up here for Griffin and company and the Coppell Cowboys. So as we look at it, it's going to be 2 near, 1 far for the Cowboys, 1 in the backfield. With Griffin. Griffin waiting on the snap. He gets it. They hand the ball off right over to the right-hand side. And a lot of Mustangs were there, including Brunswick and as well as Apole. So they didn't get much on first down. Maybe a gain of about 2 or 3. Wow, they keep walking that marker. All right, so it looks like they're going to give them about 4 yards. They're going to place the ball on the Cowboy 30-yard line. Same lineup, 2 far, 2 near, 1 in the backfield. Griffin waiting on the snap. They're getting to the line quick. Now they're going to stop and get to the side and see about a play. We'll see if any movement happens on the defensive side of the ball for the Mustangs. Mustangs are watching it over. I don't like this near side with a one-on-one coverage. We hope they can get back. So here comes the pass. Griffin over the back. That slant is going to be open all day long, but what a hit from the Cowboy. For the Mustangs. And on the hit was King. He laid him out, but here come the Cowboys. They're quick to the line again. They snap the ball, hand it off, and this time, nothing happened on first down, and that might have backfired as they tried to do the thing. Yes, please, two, I could. Please, thank you so much. Yeah, I want that one too. I want all of them. So the first down for the Cowboys. And he got stuffed, but it wasn't enough for the first. It wasn't for the first down. That was second down now. Second down and 10 with 9:23 left to go in the second quarter. Too far, too near. This is that same lineup, hoping for the near side, and Tipton is right here on this near side. It's one number I saw. The wide receiver is close. I have to see. So Tipton's on the near side along with another. Too far. Back to pass. Griffin's looking Tipton's way. But over the middle. I just said it. Wide open, caught up on the slant. He's going to push it all the way down to the 20-yard line. They've been doing that almost all night in reality. So that little slant, 5 yards, 10 yards, then pop into the middle. There they are. So here comes some substitutions. Cowboys get the opportunity to catch the Mustangs off sides, and they did. They did. Players couldn't get off the field. They hand the ball over to the right-hand side. They'll take the 5 yards instead of the 1.5 to 2 that they got on. And so one of the players didn't get off the field. That's not a penalty that's going to happen. Now they can make the changes somewhat comfortably and going there. Thank you so much. I very much appreciate it. So set here, and they're waiting on the call. I know that's what that was. I mean, it was right there. I was watching him run off the field, and there's a flag where he didn't get off the field. And there's a player down too? All right, so we get the player off of the field, and there's the flag. So it goes up against them, so they'll get the 5 yards instead of the only 2.5 yards on the handoff. So it's going to be first down and 10 as the ball is placed at the 13-yard line of the Mustangs. Mustangs defense got to hold tight. Let's see what happens. One far too near for the Cowboys. One in the backfield with Griffin. Griffin looking things over, waiting on the snap. Boy, they're letting that play clock go down. There's the snap. A little bit high. Here comes the rush. Pass for Griffin into the corner. Ball falls incomplete. Good coverage there by the Mustangs. Number 15, Sharp, was right there, making sure that that was going to fall incomplete. So nice play there by the Mustang defense. And look at the Cowboys. They're not playing games. They just restart that play clock, and they're right at the line. All set, 2 near, 1 far, 1 in the backfield. Griffin looking things over, waiting on the snap. Where they go? Nope, they go ahead, hand it off, pushing it up, finds the hole, pushes it in. Touchdown, Cowboys. As he just bounced it off the defenders like a pinball, but didn't go down. And that was the key for him to get into the end zone. Touchdown, Cowboys. So that being said, the Cowboys take the quick lead here, 13-10, looking to put the field goal up. And they could go for 2, but I doubt it. Yep, then Griffin is still out, so they are looking for that. Nope. So they make the quick change. They have plenty of time. They bring the kicker on as they were all lined up in a bunch on the near side, and then they decided to go ahead and kick the ball. They bring in the kicking unit. So 13-10, 8:40 left to go in the first quarter. It's the Cowboys right now have the lead, looking to extend it to 14-10. Kick goes up. Whoa, I don't know that. It did go through. No, I can't. Did they call it? Oh, he missed it. I saw it because I didn't see. Normally, you can see all the hands go up. I didn't see him go up. So that was, he missed the extra point. So a 3-point lead for the Coppell Cowboys here. Quick breakout on the football field. Means break here on the Couch Potato Sports Show and your Sachse Mustangs Radio Network.
There is nothing that beats good home-cooked barbecue. Since 1941, Dickey's Barbecue has done all the cooking and you take all the credit. Come see us today at our Rowlett location, 5701 President George Bush Turnpike, Suite 110 in the Target Shopping Center. Whether you want to eat in or take it home, we will fix you up. For lip smacking, rib tickling, knee slapping, foot stomping, great tasting barbecue, come see us at Dickey's Barbecue today.
Yeah, it's something that I put together. Dennis helped me with it as my brother. We are back here on the Couch Potato Sports. I'll help you with some of the commercials to make you sound better. So that being said, that's what we're looking at. That's why it says Dennis. It means he produced that one to make it sound a little better here on the Couch Potato Sports Show. Gotta love my brother. All right, the Cowboys ready to kick this one off. 13-10, 8:40 left to go here in the first half from the Buddy Echols Field. 13-10. Yeah, 13-10. Hey, they're hanging. I'm actually impressed. They're hanging. The Cowboys normally a team that goes off and they really, really have fun, with a lot of teams by beating the holy smack out of them, and that's not happening here tonight. So let's see what happens with the Cowboys to see what the Mustangs do. They answered they were off sides. I mean, I saw the guy go off sides. And the ball got at the 20-yard line. Man, I would love to see the flag come out. That guy was up. That guy was 3 yards out of it. Let's see if no, you can't see it. Would have loved to be able to see that again. But he was definitely outside. I was looking right at him, and he didn't even kick the ball yet. So let's see where they place this one as the Mustangs are first down and 10. They're going to place it at the 19-yard line of the Mustangs. Going left to right on your internet radio dial. Cowboys defense slow to get out to the field after the kickoff. Look at the lineup that they got down here. 3 near, and they are stacked in a triangle, 1 far. Watch out for this. So there's the flag on the play. And wonder what this is. Is this a delay? Wait, they didn't even snap the ball. I didn't give them a false start. Okay. Anyway, this is a bad call. No one was set. No one was doing anything. This is a bad call. Even though no one was in the set position, not even the Cowboys. My word. All right. Well, it is what it is, but it's going to be first down 15 as they walk the ball back to the 14-yard line. They go ahead and hand the ball off. Oh, breaking the tackle. Oh, but they get on it quick. That's too bad. There was a big hole on that far side. The Cowboys close on it. That's one thing that we see from the Cowboys. They close defensively very well. And that's what happened on that play. So, yes, definitely.
Both sides.
Both sides of them. They're popping each other really good.
You can tell it's been a while since they've been to a real game. They're laying the leather tonight.
8 minutes, 11 seconds left to go in the first half. 13-10 in favor of the Cowboys. Mustangs have the ball back to pass. Here's the pass. Ball at the 20, 25, breaking the tackles to the 30, 35, and now they're going to whip them out. And that was Lockett on the reception. Nice play by that. And what we're seeing a lot of here tonight are big chunks and yards on second efforts. And that's where they got to be careful. If you go back a couple of years for that football team, that when they are going for the extra yards, they turn the ball over. We are not seeing that now. Here we go, 1st and 10. Ball is on the 40-yard line of the Mustangs. 3 far, 1 near for George and Haygood, who is in the backfield. They look to the near side, and so do the Cowboys, waiting on the play. Cowboys kind of just stay where they are. And George looking things over. 7:55 left to go in the first half. George waiting on the snap. There's some movement on the line. Now this one you can throw the flag on, but now they're going to confer to find out if they are going to throw. Yeah, who did it? Was it the defense that drew him off? Was it the offense? But he did stand up. That was clear. But the one down there was no one was even in set position. So let's see how we got going on. So they're going to give it to the Cowboys. They're going to walk it off for So that was in favor of the Mustangs. That was sweet.
About time.
Yeah, 1st down and 5. I mean, the ball's going to be on the 46-yard line. 1st down and 5. First down gets to the 49-yard line. So let's see how the Mustangs set up. There's 3 far, 1 near, and the wide receivers, 1 in the backfield. Basically, a lot of times we see the running backs off to the right-hand side of the quarterback. This one, he's directly in the eye. Now they're going to switch it off. He's going to be off to the left. Back to pass to George. Going to put a little fader out. Put it there for luck, and he got a hand on it, but couldn't bring it in near the 20-yard line. Nice idea there to try to get the ball down.
Great play.
Yeah, great play call there. Keeping it, they could. Here's the thing. George put that where he could only catch it. If that was a yard or two, the defender right there had his number, and that the defender Fishpaw was like, let's see if you can make it a little bit better. Here's the snap. George is going to keep it. He's going to run to the left side. Big hole gets the first down to the 38-yard line, and they're going to place it at the 37. That will move the chains for the Sachse Mustangs, and George has been running really well tonight.
Hey, the second Mustangs put the second effort in on everything.
We saw that with George when he ran over a defender to get the first down. Didn't have to do it 3 near 1 far. At least on this play, he didn't have to do it, but he probably would have. He showed that, I love that. That's intestinal fortitude. That's a winner. And when you see guys do that, you know they got it. And you got to have it. Even on this level, you have to be it. All right, here's the snap. Same play. Keep it. George, big hole to the left-hand side, pushes it down to the 20-yard line. How about that first down? Gain of what looks to be 17 yards on that running play. How about that? Good movement on the ball. 13-10, still in favor of the Cowboys. Clock is down to 7 minutes and 15 seconds, and the play clock is running. First down and 10. So here we go. I think they went to commercial. They're up there. They're interviewing on the sideline. But here we go. First down and 10 or second down and 10. Here we go. Lining up, handing the ball up the middle, pushing down. Shouldn't it have been first down? Did I miss something? Did I miss a play after the George? That should have been first down. Yeah, they changed it. I was like, wait a second. He just got the first down. Right. He could run into the left.
I was a little slow.
Yes. So are we all the time.
Exactly.
I'm always at the first of the year. What are you talking about? All right, second down to 6. Handoff, ball off. Rushing up the middle. Getting it. Touchdown. Sachse Mustang. That was Ridge. He's normally a defensive player. Ridge just goes out and just finds the hole. Gets in for the touchdown. How about that? Another impressive drive for the Mustangs as they are not letting the Coppell Cowboys get this win easy. They're going to have to earn it. How about that?
Extra point.
Lining up for the extra point. Kick goes up, and it goes downtown for the Sachse Mustangs. So the Mustangs take a 17-13 lead with 6:20 left to go here in this first half of play. There's a breakout on the football field, which of course means there's a break here on the Couch Potato Sports Show. We will be right back, if this will work.
Fit Body Boot Camp located in Sachse, the solution is here. Fast, long-lasting weight loss results and the healthy lifestyle you need to keep them. The key to your fat loss success is our signature afterburn workouts, as well as support and motivation from our world-class coaches, and an easy-to-follow nutrition program to help you keep the fat off. Visit your local Fit Body Boot Camp in Sachse today to see the difference for yourself, or give us a call at 214-463-3005. That's 214-463-3005. Fit Body Boot Camp, Sachse.
You know, this is some of the plays that we didn't see last year from this football team.
They're definitely going to be a team to be reckoned with if they keep playing like this.
Absolutely. Some good quality football team. That is the Coppell Cowboys.
You know, if you remember going back to the first kickoff on the Sachse receiver ball, it was special teams. I mean, they ran the ball all the way back out to the 40. Bill would have been jumping up and down. That's my special team.
Yes.
We do miss you tonight, Phil. I wish you were here. But
Oh, I do
we'll
miss
see you next
it.
week for sure.
But you got to let them live out a dream. That's a dream right there, I'll tell you. All right, so here comes the kick. They're going to kick it short to the near side. They're going to let it hit the ground. They're going to get it. And wait. I can't tell. I'm going to wait for the officials. I did not see it. And they're going to wait for it. And who got it? The Cowboys got it. That was close. You got to get your hand on that ball, and you got to field that ball. Wow. We'd love to see that. Dickie's Barbecue. Make sure you get on over there to George Bush. That's something right now. Yeah. Guy New. Love me some Guy New because this guy, it doesn't matter what's going on. He helps people in need. When he doesn't need to do it, business doesn't call for it. He does it anyway. Kids eat free on Sunday. He hears stories of people. He hears stories about people in need, and he gives them food. He's a great guy. Love me some Guy New. And Dickie's Barbecue. Here's first down for the Coppell Cowboys on their own 25-yard line. They hand the ball off, and listen, how about that? As he hits the first one, a full leg, and then he gets a little help from his friends. He did gain about maybe 2, maybe 3 yards out, just depending on where they place it. Yeah, they're only going to give him a yard, so it's going to be second down and 10 from their own 25-yard line. Yet gain of nothing. Clock is running at 5:56 left to go in the first half. Too near, too far for the Cowboys. Waiting on the ball is Griffin. Is he going to look to the side? No. He's going to go ahead and make the play and get the snap. There's a snap. Play action. Near side. Almost gets sacked. Finds the hole. Yellow hanky holding. And there is a helmet loss. And that helmet is Griffin. And that's going to be holding. That will back up the Cowboys based upon where that holding flag is. They play action, or the line of scrimmage was the 25. The flag hits the field at the 22-yard line.
Speaking of Cowboys, did you hear that the Dallas Cowboys have traded for Trey Lance?
Trey Lance. You told me that. Yes.
I didn't know he did.
How about the guy? Yeah, how about the Cowboys? I don't know. Good move. Oh, wait, what are they doing?
They only give him 4th round pickup.
Holy smoke, something happened here.
Yeah.
Oh, the hit after the helmet. Yeah, right, I did see that, and that is what that is. So it's a 15-yarder. They marked that one off. And thanks for reminding me about the helmet. That is what happened. So there was a hit after he did not have his helmet on. He didn't hit him in the head. He hit him right at the waist. But here's first down for the Coppell Cowboys at their own 41-yard line after they walked that off. They hand it off and slipping around tackles. Look at this. And now holding on to the players. Last year we had a problem with keeping players down. Brunswick as well as Ridge was there on the stop. And I will tell you, Brunswick, I love me some Brunswick. This guy was all over the field for the Mustangs last year. So here comes second down and 9 after the gain of 1. 5:10 left to go in the first half. 2 near, 1 far for the Cowboys. They look over to the side, wait for a play call. As the Cowboys are trying to move the ball, that help with the penalty was big for them. Let's see how they try to capitalize on that, or if they're able to. Too far, too near. 1 in the backfield. Waiting on the snap. Go ahead. Play action. Nope. And ball's up in the air. Pulling them up. Oh, in and out of the hands. He had a guy wide open. Here's a couple things that happened on there. Foley was about ready to nail Griffin from behind. Griffin got the ball up in the air. He felt it. And it might have been a tip because the ball did hang in the air a little bit. Ball fell incomplete. And that brings up third down and 9. 17-13 in favor of your Sachse Mustangs. Here as we are getting close to the second half being over, 4 minutes and 43 seconds left to go. Here come the Coppell Cowboys, third down and 9. They're in the same lineup. There goes a man in motion on the far side, and that was Sneed. Sneed moved down there. Back to passes Griffin, and Griffin with the little screen. They got 4 guys in front of them. But how about no? How about no? Now, I'm going to tell you, that was the ball really with the stop. He held on to the legs until he got other guys there, but he's the reason why they didn't get that first down. It is 4th down. It's decision time for the Cowboys, and the Cowboys bring on the kicking unit. And I thought they were actually going to go. I think Griffin's a little upset. I think he wanted the opportunity to try to do that. And coaches said, no, that's not happening. So we have Sharp back there, looked like 15. We're just going to go with what I think I see. And so, and I'm trying to get the near side here. The near side is Rice, number 29. All right, so there's going to be a timeout on the football field before they do this. Maybe they'll rethink the kick in reality based upon the where they are out on the football field. So that being said, there's a breakout on the football field, means a break here on the Couch Potato Sports Show. There's a timeout. Thank you. Look at you. You're up on top of it. On the game. We'll be back here on the Couch Potato Sports Show.
Fit Body Boot Camp located in Sachse, the solution is here. Fast, long-lasting weight loss results and the healthy lifestyle you need to keep them. The key to your fat loss success is our signature afterburn workouts, as well as support and motivation from our world-class coaches, and an easy-to-follow nutrition program to help you keep the fat off. Visit your local Fit Body Boot Camp in Sachse today to see the difference for yourself, or give us a call at 214-463-3005. That's 214-463-3005. Fit Body Boot Camp, Sachse.
Game of the season, you always forget something. All right. Oh, yeah, no kidding, right? All right, fourth down. They are going to choose to kick, but man, I don't like a timeout before they got to kick on fourth down. So let's find out if they're actually going to pull this off and pull the trigger on the kick. 3:48 left to go in the first half, 17-13. And he was looking for it, and I thought he was going to take off, but he did put it up. Nice kick. It's going to hang in the air. It's going to take a Coppell Cowboy bounce, and it's going to go down. Now it goes back up a little bit forward. So they'll drop it at the 14-yard line for the Mustangs. Interestingly enough, based upon where the clock is, yes, we're at 3:36. This is the time, I think, where you look and see what you can do in a 2-minute drill here. Yes, it's 3 minutes. Yeah, but I think you kind of start this one and see what you can do and how it works at, working the chemistry, making sure the plays work in a fast pace. So I wonder if they'll do that. We're going to find out here. Again, Mustangs up 4. They get the opportunity to go in at halftime. And by the way, remember when the kickoff happened, who received the ball? The Coppell Cowboys received the ball. So the Mustangs get it coming back in. At least I thought they did. Here's the handoff up in there. Hagen pushing it down to the 22-yard line. That's right. We did receive it. So they need to score here. This is the time to score, because if Coppell's going to come out, you don't want to turn this ball over to them too early. If they get into the end zone, that could be a 14-point turn depending on what happens out on the football field. All right, so here we go. 2nd down and 4. Ball is on the 20-yard line of the Mustangs. The Mustangs going left to right on your internet radio dial. 3 near, 1 far. And the wide receiver, Haygood, in the backfield next to George. Ball snap, back to pass. George puts up. Nice rocket bullet. Wow! One-handed catch. That was pretty, ladies and gentlemen. That was wonderful. And I hope they put that up there so we could re-see that. There's the right there. And or did they get? Oh, no, he didn't bring it in. All right, so it did fall. I thought he had it. So that brings up 3rd down. I thought he had it. 2:45. Man, that just looked good, right? That's the problem when you're not right there and you can't see it all the way. So that being said, it does bring up 3rd down for the Sachse Mustangs, and they are on there.
The only ones thinking that. A lot of other people thinking that out there.
Hey, I think they did too. Exactly. So here comes 3rd down. George with a quick pass near side, around the corner. Here's the big hole to the 40, down to the 50, to the 40, to the 30, 20, 10, 5, touchdown! Sachse Mustangs. That was Hanks on the reception. Holy smoke! How about 79 yards? I've seen this, and I'm wondering if this comes from a swipe at the ball at the end. I think you can watch this because Hanks is going in, and I think they do something here. There wasn't nothing there. These refs need to.
You probably should have done this, running with his finger in there.
There's nothing wrong with that.
Right, shouldn't be.
So what is happening here?
Oh, no.
What is happening here? Okay, so it's going to be a personal foul. That was nonsense. I don't think that there was anything wrong with this. I'm just going to say it. These refs need to, go get 8 hours of sleep. This is the biggest nonsense I've ever seen. So the touchdown is drawn back, and they're going to put them at the 25-yard line. I don't even get the field position on this one. It makes zero sense. Yeah, and another that. So I am not. I think you were far away and didn't even see it. So they're going to back them up 5. So it's going to be 1st and 15. That was nonsense. I don't get it. And if you get the opportunity, this game is actually being filmed. There was no need for that call to come back. And listen, let's see what they line up here. They're going to be false starts. They're just that whole play has just made the Sachse Mustangs just spiral out of control. 2 false starts after they place at the ball at the 25-yard line. Now they're going to back them up again to the 35-yard line if they march it off. And see what they're going to do here. I don't even know where the flag is coming from and who's actually getting it. All right, so they're going to call timeout. I think they're going to try to regroup. Hopefully they can try to regroup. Maybe they'll get it all squared away. Quick breakout on the football field. Means a break here on the Couch Potato Sports Show will be. Hold on, they're not going to do it. Okay, so let me just take that off. All right, so they are not going to go to break. There's no timeout. They move them to the 35. So already. So now it is 1st and 20 for the Mustangs from their own 45-yard line. Back to pass to George. Got to lay it up in the corner. Pushing off there. And
where's the flag on that?
That's what they're wanting. So right now, there just seems that there should have been flags on that one as well. Not being the homer, because listen, I don't know how many times I have called the Mustangs when they have made that mistake. There was a push off on that, and they're battling down the field. I guess they're letting them play. So the ball falls incomplete. 2:36 left to go. Sachse up 17-13, although it should be 24-13. But I really won't say anything about that. But brings up 2nd down for the Mustangs. 2nd down and 20. They need to get to the 15-yard line to get the 1st down after they took the touchdown away. So they go ahead, hand the ball off. Looking at Haygood. Haygood doesn't really get anything either. That's going to bring up 3rd down for the Mustangs. So right now, what has to happen, and these are young players, so having them find the composure and try just to turn it around, that's
what
kind of
I'm
hard.
going to say. If we learned anything, any good comes from this is when he's getting their penalty for running down the field with his hand in there. He knows now. So for the rest of the season, it's behind us. Move forward. It is not a playoff game.
Absolutely. And so let's see what they dial up here. It's 3rd down and 20. George looking to the near side after they get set. Now they're going to push it and move guys around. Nope, they're going to stay about in the same place. Too far, too near. There's going to be a timeout on the football field. Oh, hold on. So they're trying to, they're calling a timeout. And some of the coaches, there's Coach Red Barron. I don't think he's very happy with what has happened. So we'll take the quick break. We'll be back here on the Couch Potato Sports Show. Got some comments. We'll get to those. We'll be right back. People can see it. That's quite funny in my opinion. All right, here we go. 3rd down and 20. They take the touchdown away. George back to pass. It breaks down. Now he's got to break out of the pocket. He's going to front to the far side. He's going to push it near the 25-yard line, the original line of scrimmage after they took away the touchdown from the Mustangs. Yeah, I'm gonna feel a little heat on that one. That one bothers me. That one bothers me. So, Yarborough, very well. Yarborough, number 3, wide receiver. They get this. Hey, family. Wish you could be here. So, yeah, I'm glad you're able to check it out. Yep, wide receiver, number 3. Thank you so much. So, all right, so another breakout on the football field. So I'm not sure what that's all about. And we're going to hang here because we don't want to go too far away because we're having a little bit slow up on that. And as far as that, let's see what the comments. And we'll take Bill's comment down. Talking about that. Yes. So, let me put him up here. A little love for Yarborough and his family. Good to see you. Thanks for checking in here on the Couch Potato Sports Show. We'll be doing this every week here on the Couch Potato. There's one game we're not covering, and I'll talk to you folks about that as well. We got to love Williams Stadium, don't you? Anyway, it is what it is. Well, the game that is at Williams Stadium is one that we are not going to cover just mainly because they're not going to give us the space. Right? It is what it is. But we'll be bringing you all the games. Next week, we are going to be, where are we going to be? Prosper. Taking on the Eagles in that nice new stadium. By the way, we called the first game in the Prosper Stadium. And that's when we were doing a different team and everything. But we still did it. So we opened it. So, all right, so here we go. 4th down and 10. For the Mustangs, they're going to go for it. There's the snap. George back to pass. He's looking, puts it in the air. Oh, they're going to have to battle for it. And this one's going to go against us. And it is a fair call. It was a push-off as Lockett was trying to find a little space to be able to do it. Let's see. Wow. Who's that going to go against? Well, I'm going to tell you that's probably that's a payback call for the touchdown. I'm just saying. Thank you, ref, for that one. Thanks for a little bit of the payback. I'd rather have the 7. I'd rather have the 7 points though, but it's all right. So now it's 1st down and goal from the 10-yard line for the Mustangs. They go ahead, hand it off. Hey, good find a little hole, but he's popped almost. They get to that. They get to him quickly on the second level of the defense. And wow, what a play as the speed of that defense. If that ref would get out of my way, I'd appreciate it. That was little on the carry for the Mustangs. And so we're going to be looking here. Yarborough is going to be on the far side. If I see him out there, he's out there. He's on the far side. I'm looking for that fade in the corner, maybe from George. Let's find out. I don't know. Maybe he slants in for the touchdown. Too far, one there. They hand the ball off over to the right-hand side. And getting it again was little. He doesn't get much. It's going to be 2nd down and goal from about the 6-yard lines where they'll place it. And this is an interesting time here now on 3rd down where they are. This is an opportunity for the Mustangs to go ahead and push a little muscle here. This is the time where you have the Coppell Cowboys on their heels. They should be up 24-13, but we got to take it away. Now they got to get it back. And 30 seconds left to go in the first half. It is 17-13 in favor of the Mustangs. They are trying to get on top here. Here's the snap. Play action in the middle. Oh, wow. Did he catch it? No, he didn't. Wow. In double coverage, George was trying to get it in there, and he tried to squeak it to Watkins. Or no, it's not Watkins. It's number 14. Wait, there it is. Rothrick. Couldn't get out there. Brings up 4th down. And they bring out the kicking unit. So they're going to go ahead and get the field goal. I think the field goal attempt. You found it. All right. How about Big Red on top of it? So here they go. They're going to go for the 3. They're going to place the ball down at the 14-yard line. So it's a 24-yard field goal, and it's up, and it goes downtown to the Sachse Mustangs. So the Mustangs increase their lead to 20-13 here right before halftime. There's 12 seconds left to go. There's a breakout on the football field. And we'll be back here on the Couch Potato Sports Show and your Sachse Mustangs radio network.
There's nothing that beats good home-cooked barbecue. Since 1941, Dickey's Barbecue has done all the cooking and you take all the credit. Come see us today at our Rowlett location, 5701 President George Bush Turnpike, Suite 110 in the Target Shopping Center. Whether you want to eat in or take it home, we will fix you up. For lip smacking, rib tickling, knee slapping, foot stomping, great tasting barbecue, come see us at Dickey's Barbecue today.
McKinney. We also did McKinney, Prosper, and wait, is that the same? Hey, Bill, is that the same stadium? No, I think they're two separate. So we opened up both of them first games. We were lucky. All right, so here we go, 20-13 in favor of the Sachse Mustangs. And here comes that short kick to the near side, and they got it spot. Ball hit the ground, picking up, and over on the other side there, that was Casino who received it, pushed it, broke the tackle. Now he's got the kicker, and now here come the Mustangs trying to catch him from behind, but not before he gets down to the Mustangs' 35-yard line. This is what I was talking about. That is one thing that you don't want to happen here so early. Watch for them to go to that, and that's the end of the first half. The Mustangs are lucky because where they place that ball, that's it for the first half. Wait, what are they doing here? That's it for the first half. There's triple zeros out on the thing. We're at halftime. So what are they discussing? We're gonna find. By the way, halftime today. We have Coach online. We're gonna talk.
1 second left on the clock.
What?
1 second left
They
on
put.
the clock.
Man, are they? Anyway, you know what they're gonna do. This is not. But you still got to defend the run with 1 second left to go. This is absolutely horrible. Oh, are they going in? All right, so that is the half. Thank goodness, because we don't need 14-point turnaround coming out of halftime if that ends up happening. Now, that being said, make sure you catch us on Sunday, this Sunday, 12 to 3. We're going to be going over the NFC and AFC West. We're going to be covering that, finding out what's going on with that on the show. So make sure you check it out. So that being said, I see Bill. Bill, good to see you. How's it going? What game are you at? And what's the score over there? He's doing the 30-30. Check that out on Facebook, 30-30, and see Bill's adventure. But we will have Bill back for that. So now we got the award for Bill. We got the award-winning bands coming out. No, that's the Sachse Mustang band. So they are award-winning. So that being said, now what we're going to do is we're going to go into our halftime, guys. I had a great talk with the head coach of our football team, Coach Red Barron. So we're going to do that. We're going to go into halftime. We're going to talk to Coach and see what he thinks about what's going to be happening this season for the Sachse Mustangs. Right now, it looks pretty good as they have the lead here, and this is absolutely awesome. Enjoy halftime. We'll be back, and we'll talk a little bit about what happened here in the first half. And hopefully that will work. All right, everybody, welcome into the Couch Potato Sports Show. It is the pregame show of your Sachse Mustangs as they start off the 2023 season, hopefully with a bang as we get set. Compared to last year to this year, what are we going to get? Well, let's find out as we bring in the guy that pretty much kind of has a handle on everything. It's the guy who brings everybody together. It is the head coach of the Sachse Mustangs. It is Mark Red Barron. How you doing, Mark? Good to see you.
Sonny, it's great to see you, man. You ready for some football?
Oh man, I've been dying for football. I so much,
Off season, I'm watching indoor football. I'm a football junkie, self-proclaimed, and that's okay. I'll take it. But there's nothing like when you get going. When I moved here back in 2005, I did not realize what football. I mean, it was perfect for me. Texas is football, and we are at that time of the year for Texas high school football. And talk a little bit about what's going on as far as now. We got some challenges probably right now for you because of what's going on outside.
Yeah, there's no question, Sonny. You know, the heat has been an issue. It's not just for us; it's for every school district around this North Dallas area, North Texas area, and actually all of Texas, I guess you'd say. If you don't have an indoor, then you're trying to figure out. You're adjusting workouts. You know, we've been going in the mornings, we've been going in the afternoons late, and last night we finished up around 10. And then this morning we were on the field at 5. So, you know, it's one of those deals you adjust and you make do with what you got. And we're just excited to another campaign is fixing to start up. And here we go, going to Coppell tomorrow night, and we're very excited.
Yeah. How's the adjustments to that? I mean, because you got it. You said you finished at 10. And you're up at 5. Goodness, I mean, Sonny needs 8 hours of sleep. I mean, these young kids, they're resilient, but you got to explain about how you got to watch out for them, especially right now with the heat. You know, what are the protocols that are in place to watch for the kids to make sure that they're healthy?
Well, we've got an outstanding training staff, and they make sure they take care of the kids, make sure they're hydrated, and you know, they monitor those young men, and we do as coaches as well. We know what to look for. We try to give them plenty of water breaks. And so, you know, it's just a precaution. If you do that, then you're going to be okay.
Well, let's talk a little bit about this season. I mean, obviously, everybody is going to the playoffs, right? And everybody's going to, you know, make it to the state championship. Everybody's 0-0, you know. But looking at your team realistically from last year to this year, I have to admit, I love what you got going on at the quarterback position as far as from last year, how it is going to roll into this year, and the experience that he got last year at the quarterback position. And I'm going to let you say his name because you know more about him. I'm excited to see the upward spiral for him coming into this season. Talk a little bit about your quarterback.
Okay, we'll talk about him in just a second. Just talk a little bit about the offense. We're very excited from the standpoint that Brendan George has been able to work with our receivers. We feel like we've got 6-7 quality receivers and a couple of super, you know, outstanding young men in those areas. And the other ones are very good receivers. And this is probably the strongest we've been at receiving core since Duvernay days. And
yeah.
I'm going to tell you, we're very excited about these guys. And Brendan's been working all, you know, obviously through the season, but off season. And then through the spring football, summer, and now here in fall camp to get timing down. And so we're very excited with this young man. He's progressed very well. Got to keep him healthy. One of the big challenges we had this year, we had to revamp our offensive line. We had a lot of young men graduate, and they're working hard. And we've had we had one injury already, but we're fighting through it, and the kids are making the adjustments. So offensively, we're very excited where we're at. It's going to take us a couple of games to get going. And so before we go to defense, I just wanted to share that with you.
Yeah, and you talk about the experience. How many returning do you have this year? I mean, because that's always the big thing. You know, regardless of what you're doing, is how much experience that you have. And that means that you got to get your guys in as they're juniors or sophomore and juniors to get ready for their senior years. How many returning guys do you have this year?
Well, on the offensive line, our mainstay, probably our best offensive lineman, the center, Austin Smith, you know, he's returning. And so he's like the I guess you'd say the quarterback of the offensive line. I mean, he makes calls and he is, you know, he's great high school football player. And so these other guys are starting to latch on to that, and that chemistry is real big with those offensive linemen. They got to know each other's limits and what they can excel in, obviously. And then skill-wise, I know we had some kids that might have been seniors that in a couple of areas that graduated on the receivers as well as at running back. But all these guys that are playing, that are starting and even backing up, they all were on the field at times last year, quite a bit.
Wow.
And so you can pretty much say every skill position's returning because every one of them played plenty of snaps to be considered a starter. And defensively, we felt like last year we were growing pains, but this year we feel pretty good, pretty solid up front. Front seven is going to be as good as we've had in a while. And we just have to work out some things in the secondary, and I think we're going to. And so we're very excited. We're going to do something we hadn't done here since a long time, and that is have some crossover kids that'll play both sides of the ball. And so, we just in the past, you know how it is that sometimes the coordinators say, I need them the whole time and all that. And really and truly we'll simplify some things for them, so get them an opportunity to help us out on both sides of the ball. And there's a few kids that are going to be doing that. And they actually get a little excited, especially the defensive kid has a chance to go on the offensive side, and the offensive guy has a chance to come over and play a little defense. So they get excited about that type of thing. And so we feel like we've got a lot coming back. I can sit here and give you a number, but really it's a majority of our kids. So experience-wise, and that to me is the number one thing, experience. And so it's not just coming back from being on the team, but being able to get out there and play and have a chance to grow as an athlete. And so we're very excited from that standpoint.
I remember last year. I remember last year, your defensive side of the ball was extremely impressive, kept you in a lot of games as well. And whether it was guys like Afole making plays here and there, you had Brunswick, who was literally, it seemed like he was all over the field almost on every play, something like that. Your defense is probably going to be one of the big part of your football team this year, and so. Going from where they were last year, where do you see them as where they are from last year to this year? How are the improvements on the defensive side of the ball for, I just mentioned just a few that's off the top of my head. How's your defense and where you think that they are going to, what do you think they're going to do for you this year as far as compared from last year to this year?
Well, our starting front four is going to be, like I said, O'Philly. You got Walls, you got Bennett, you got O'Shea. Those are all quality young men that got.
Yes, they are.
And like I said, Walls is an all-district player, and then O'Philly, you saw his older brother. Now the young one's ready to step up, and he's the commit to Tech. And then Brunswick, of course, he's big, solid in the middle. And then we got Norberg, and we've got DeVault out there at the outside backers. So, yeah, front seven is very exciting, and all of them can run. And
I noticed that last year they were really quick to the ball, Coach. I mean, when someone, if they got past the front line, first line of defense, they were just narrowed in. And the speed of this team, I think, is probably one of the most, biggest benefits that you have right now.
I think so. I think our front seven is going to be solid. Very excited. Got to stay healthy. We've got, we've had an injury there as well. And so we've got to make sure we keep our kids healthy. We've got a couple of combinations we can do where we even look quicker, especially on the passing down. They're not as big as some of the guys that they'll face, of course, but the speed and quickness, that'll overcome a lot of size, believe me.
Let's talk a little bit about where some of your guys went this last year. I mean, you had some good talent this last year as far as that is concerned, and they obviously move on, and obviously it's a heartbreaking to see them go because of the love that you had them. You've had them for how many years that you had them. Talk a little bit about where some of your guys went from last year. Where are they at this year as they make their way into their college career?
Well, we got Amici, of course, who Ophelia, the older brother, he's at Tarleton State, and he's in the top 3 at defensive end. So it sounds like he's going to be making travel squad and then getting in some games. It sounds like he's a true freshman, and he's a very athletic young man. And then we had the young man. We teased him because we got him out of the band basically, and he ended up growing up and becoming a big man. Zach Moore, the offensive tackle, and he's out in Louisiana, and he's had a good fall camp. And then we had Brady Payne, who's up at Midwestern. So these guys, and I'm trying to think. Oh, Pope O'Connor, the running back, he's up at the academy, Naval Academy,
right? Navy Academy.
Yes, and he's had a really good fall camp. So all those kids are representing Sachse very well, and so we're just trying to go to the next campaign. Matter of fact, got a call the other day from Michigan, and he's a newsman, and he's saying that Orgy Harbaugh.
He's going to start this year, and Orgy's going to start this year.
I don't know if he'll start, but I know this.
Oh.
They were talking about him running back kickoffs, and asked me about it. I said, well, I know one thing. I wouldn't want to be the 180-pound guy to have to tackle that big rascal because he can run and he's thick. And so, all the kids are out representing, the programs that they program here at Sachse. And so we're very excited about those young men. And we try to keep up with them and try to talk to them when we can. But we got to go on to the next group. And so we're getting ready for this group right here in this campaign.
How difficult is that for you? I mean, you got the mad love for the kids that you got a new group, and you've been doing it a long time. I mean, you've been the only coach here at Sachse. I did a little research. The only coach there for the Sachse Mustangs. I mean, so it's got to be kind of. It's nice to see, but it's probably also kind of a kick in the pants to lose some of your guys.
Of course, it's always rewarding to see their success, but you got to learn that. Every year there's going to be a group of them leave, and you always would love to have them back, but you got to go to the next ones and prep them and get them ready for the oncoming seasons. And so, it's, there's some that you always see, I see Duvernay all the time on TV. I said, man, it'd be nice to have a Duvernay, but we have quality young men here, and we're very excited about what we have, and we continually try to prep them and get them ready for like I said, the upcoming season. Some of them are underclassmen. I mean, we got a bunch of juniors that are going to be real effective in another year. So they're already doing great things. And so we, you just want to keep improving your crew, and that's what we try to do.
And when you look at the under the junior varsity and the freshmen, how much do you actually keep track of that? You're depending on reports, obviously, from coaching, I'm assuming, to see if they're ready to make that step. What do they got to do to make that step? Is it more about opportunity in case of injury, or if you see it and go, man, we probably need to get him up here?
Right. We know because the varsity football coaches are the JV coaches. So they are working every day. I mean, I do defensive tackles, and I know exactly what the JV guys are doing and where they're at. And I've got the ones up that I think that are ready for battle. And,
got it.
I don't get at – I try to – the good thing is I always stay at the stadium here so that I get an opportunity to watch the freshmen and see if there's some future guys there that are going to move up pretty quick. And they're not necessarily going to move up this year, but as a sophomore, they've got an opportunity to play at the varsity level. So we got to continually prep and work on those areas. And I think our coaches do a great job with getting them ready. And so we're not a school where, say like a Duncanville that's got 5 deep at every position. We've got to develop. We have to develop kids, and we continually do that. And we've got a fine coaching staff. And matter of fact, a couple of those guys, 2 or 3 of those guys, played for me. And,
right.
So they have they know where I'm coming from, and I'm proud of those guys because, they're doing an outstanding job. And so, like I said, I feel like we've got a really good staff, and we're just sitting here getting ready for the next one. And this one is going to be Coppell this week, and they're a good football team. I watched them the other day at their scrimmage, and they're quality team. And so we're in better position where we were going into it last year. We had some unsures, and I feel like we got some pretty solids all the way across. And so we're just ready to get out there Friday and see what we can do.
It is. It's the Coppell Cowboys over from Coppell. But beautiful stadium. Love going out there. We've been a part of that through the last team we played, and usually hit them in the first round. And that is the deal. We always talk about playing the really good schools, getting ready for what's going to happen within district. So Coppell, what are you expecting from Coppell as you hit the field against them underneath Friday night lights coming from Coppell, Texas?
Well, over at Buddy Echols Stadium, we'll be there, and
beautiful.
Start at 8 o'clock. I don't want you to get there too early because you'll be in those nachos if you are. So I've got to make sure you know the time we're starting. But the thing about Coppell, and the reason I play them almost every year over the last 7-8 years is that I know I'm going to get a quality product. I know they're going to be well coached.
Yes.
I know they bring up through the system, so they're ahead of us in some areas from that. I know they're going to be big offensive linemen. I know that they're going to be quality on the defensive side. So these are all no's, and it preps us. Like you said, we don't play cupcakes. We play quality teams. Prosper's another one. Those are 2 quality football teams, and it preps us. As long as we stay healthy, it preps us for the oncoming District 9-6A.
Yeah, you've been doing this for years with Coppell. You get the new, Prosper is a little bit different. You haven't been doing them as long. That new stadium that they got going on. So there's a lot. I find it interesting. These stadiums are huge. And me, I guess I'm a homebody. I love Homer B. Johnson Stadium. Probably has a little heart tug from Homer B. Because I used to, whenever I got there early just so I could go talk to Homer B for a little bit and talk about a guy, talk about a character, and a history of what was 60 years, over 60 years of having Homer B. Johnson a part of this area over here in the Garland ISD. Now, that being said, this stadium's in the glitz and everything. Going over to a Coppell, nice stadium, and Prosper, a brand new stadium. I think it was 63 million. Oh, good Lord. Anyway, does that play into anything as far as how you prepare for a game?
No, most of these kids, and they've been a part of it either through playing or through coming to the playoff games. We play at some good stadiums.
That's true.
Playoffs and all that. So, and over the years, and it's just like the old movie where they measure the goal, the basketball,
yes,
and all that. And, the field is the same size, and
right.
It's great to see all the flash and all that. But we try to make sure they understand we're going over. It's a business trip. It's not a party.
Absolutely. Now, that being said, you've been doing this a long time. Come on, Red. How many more years do you got this in you to coach the Sachse Mustangs? This is. What year is this for you coaching this football team?
41. Been a minute. No, I tell you what, I still enjoy it. I get out there with those DTs, and I'll even get down there and do a little bit of drill work with them. And when I can't do that, or when I don't enjoy it, and I'll say, Sonny, scoot over. I'm going to sit with you, and we're going to have two potatoes right there.
All right. So we at least got you at least for the next 5 years. That's good. Now,
That also being said, it's not all. I mean, we got the football, what we see and everything. There's a lot of behind the scenes things that go on as far as Sachse Mustangs, or for that matter, any high school football. It's all a lot of has to do with the boosters and people, picking up. I don't want to say picking up the slack, but taking care of a lot of things that need to be taken care of that you don't have to worry about. Talk a little bit about the boosters, and we had your booster leader move on because his son moved on and playing. That's right, he's playing for the Roadrunners. Mr. JP moved on. Talk a little bit about the new regime that's coming in and how they help you in the season.
I didn't even mention Austin a while ago. There are 2 or 3 other kids I didn't mention, but he's at UTSA and he's had a great fall camp. And so, you go to the next guy. It's kind of like kids, and you gotta teach them what you want. But there's a lot of pieces. There's a lot of moving pieces to any organization, and we try to. It usually takes a little while to get it going the right direction. But I've been very lucky here. My trainer, she's like my right hand. She takes care of a lot of things, and so I've been very blessed to have some good people around me, and that's what you do. You try to hire people, make sure there's people around you that can make these things happen. It's just like a big, little time clock. There's all these little clicks going everywhere, and you just want them all to work together so we can keep that time accurate. And so, there's a lot of pieces. Our new booster president, Jason Parks, he's done a great job, and he's learning on the run. And so we're getting ready to. Matter of fact, he was emailing me earlier about team meals, and so we're trying to get all that worked out, and hopefully he understands that that's something Coach McCoby will take care of. And then
there you go.
I've got about 5 other things going.
Definitely, and the boosters are a big part. They help with meals, making sure things are where they need to be. I remember driving down the street behind a Sachse Mustang marching band as you were going to the stadium and coming back. There's a lot of pieces for high school football, and that's what I enjoy a lot, because obviously you got the game, but you got everybody involved with it. Talk a little bit about the parents' involvement as far outside of the boosters, what they got to do for their kids to play football.
I'm trying to look. I was trying to see if we've posted it yet, but last night we had our decals with dads. And
yes, I saw that.
Okay, is it somebody posted something somewhere?
Yeah, I saw. Right, they were putting the decals on the helmet.
I know our Sachse Stang Twitter and Instagram hasn't posted yet, but we're getting closer to it. And but it was a fun event. If a dad couldn't make it because of work or whatever, we had another dad step up or coaches step up and help these young men out and get their helmets all prepped up for tomorrow night. And
yep. So
that's just a little thing, but it's a big thing in the end. And so we'll load up. We'll have a itinerary tomorrow, and we'll stick to it. We got we have a pep rally tomorrow. So those kids, when they get here, it'll be posted on their Sports U, everything, every minute. And they'll know exactly who's in charge, where they're supposed to be and all that, when they're supposed to be back here, when they're supposed to eat, and that's just the process that happens. So there's a lot to game day. And
absolutely,
these young men that they're capable of handling that part of it, and coaches as well.
Well, Coach, here's to a 2023 season. I'm already excited. I'm ready to. I wish the game was today, but we got to get through today to get to tomorrow, and I got to finish work, and then I have the day to concentrate on Sachse high school football. Once again, we appreciate you taking time to come on and talk a little bit about your team.
Well, if you were wondering why we worked out so late last night, so early this morning, it's so we can give those varsity kids as much. And see, if we showed up at our last period today, which is our athletic period, and the wet bulb is above 92, we wouldn't be able to go out. So we would be waiting and waiting and waiting. Those kids wouldn't get the needed rest. So that's why we did it early this morning to get it done, taken care of. Now we can concentrate on our sub-varsity teams, and coaches are going to be tired. I mean, they got early, and they're going to go home late tonight, but that's part of the deal you signed up for. And I want to thank you as always, and we're very excited. Hey, let's go win this district title. Let's go do that.
Absolutely. And I think listen, I've been looking at the other teams, not to diss the other teams with that. I'm allowed to do that. You can't, but I don't want to diss any of them, but because every game you're going for 1-0 at every game. And I think you're going to have a very successful season, with especially within district. And I hope that does. And we'll also catch up with you a little bit in the season, see where you are and see how things are going. Okay.
You bet. Thank you for calling.
You betcha. He is the head coach of the Sachse Mustangs. It is Mark Red Barons. And when we come back, folks, we're going to get ready for the second half of this big game, Coppell Cowboys and the Sachse Mustangs. We'll be back here on the Couch Potato Sports Show and your Sachse Mustangs radio network.
Sachse Ice House is At Wesson General Contracting Incorporated, we're your one-stop shop for all your general contracting needs. We are locally owned and with over 20 years of experience, so roofing, gutters, sidings, fence staining, painting, foundation problems, or roof damage are no problems at all. Give us a call at 214-200-5588. That's 214-200-5588. Wesson General Contractors.
Okay, we are back here on the Couch Potato Sports Show as we are here at Buddy Echols Field here in Coppell, Texas, as the Mustangs with an impressive first half of football. I mean, I don't know if anybody expected what we're seeing, but it is nice to see. I'm talking about having a good set of, communication and competition. And the communication needs to come from the football players, from coaches to players. And we're seeing a little bit of that. We're also seeing big play opportunities for the Sachse Mustangs. Big yardage, in chunks, getting down. Have had some penalties. They have to get that up under control. The referees have to keep the flags in their pocket as well. It's a little bit too much that is coming out as far as what we're seeing here. Touchdown taken away in reality for a player running with the number one finger up. Just happy that he scored a touchdown. It's a little bit too much. You got to let these guys have a little fun. Plus, it's darn hot out there. So you got to, mainly because of that reason, it's hot out. Let them have a good time. So the refs have been questionable at best right here as far as what we see. And again, we'll call them the way we see it, and it's not one-sided at all because there's also some penalties on the other side for the Cowboys that might have been questionable too. So we're looking at a lot of that stuff as far as the first game is concerned. That's what's going on. It's the first game. We're knock on wood, are not having very many technical difficulties. We're up on air, so that is very nice. But that's what we're looking at here. 2013 lead for the Mustangs. Now, the Coppell Cowboys get the ball first to start the third quarter. So we get, depending on what's going to happen, we need to see the defense step up in reality to stop any kind of points being scored and see what they can do offensively. These next two sets of plays, offensively and defensively, are going to be huge. Now, special teams. This is a point where you don't let these guys get the ball, run it down your throat on the kickoff return or whatever the case may be. We're seeing a lot of short kicks coming on kickoffs here as well. So there's a lot of things that need to be put together, and we'll see how the Sachse Mustangs are able to do it. Sachse Mustangs starting the third quarter, going to go right to left on your internet radio dial. They're going to be kicking it off from their own 40-yard line. I would just give you an idea of where everything is. And we are all set and ready to do this. Second half. Let's see if they can continue to do what they did in the first half, which is go ahead and, try to take control of the game and seize the game. And that's going to be the big part here in the second half. Thanks for everybody checking in. Good to see you out there. Just throw us a comment. We'll try to catch those comments and put them up. We're going to leave the score right here. I don't know why Sonny didn't think of this last year and just leave the score up. But hey, there you go. It's all, trial and error, I guess. All right, so here we go. Right to left on your internet radio dial are the Mustangs here on the kickoff. And again, the jersey's just so horrible. Can't see what's going on out there. So here's the kick. It's that short thing that's going to get down to the 20-yard line in this field. Down to the 30, tripped up. Good trip up. Getting down the field quick are the Sachse Mustangs. And if you turn sideways, young man, I don't know who you are. And you just don't want to do it. It looks like 11, but so that might be Armstead. So, it was Armstead. So it was Armstead on the coverage for the Sachse Mustangs, getting down the field and preventing it. So, there, 69 yards from pay dirt are the Cowboys. So let's see what the defense has to do. They've got to tighten their belt. They've got to find out where guys are going to be. So let's see what they do. Here, it's first down, start of the second half. First down for the Cowboys, too far, one near, one in the backfield with Griffin. Griffin waiting on the snap, he gets it. Goes ahead, hands it off, big hole up the middle, runs and rumbles down for about 12 yards. So that's a good play to start the second half, getting that running game going, and right up the middle for the Coppell Cowboys. That looks like that was Thompson running the football. So that being said, enough for the first down, moves the change to the 41-yard line. So 41-yard line of the Coppell Cowboys. First down and 10, one far, one near, one in the backfield. Looking blitz, they're coming, Mustangs, and they're on it. They lay out the quarterback, turn around quarter, in and out of the.
Oh,
no. You got to let them play the game to a certain point. This is going to be a flag, and it's going to go against Sachse. You got to let them play a little bit. We're watching the replay here. It was ticky-tack. They're down the field, and you got to let them play a little bit. But it looks like that the Cowboys or the referees are trying to get the game, quote unquote, under control. And a little bit, that's disappointing, but they don't get the ball where the penalty happened. It moved it, gave them the first down. Ball is on the 44-yard line of the Sachse Mustangs. First down and 10 for the Cowboys. Too far, too near for the Cowboys, and one in the backfield as Griffin's waiting on the snap, and he's looking to this near side. And there's that slant. And that slant has been successful for him the whole game. On the stop there was Brunswick for the Mustangs. And they're quick to the line. They get another first down. They move the ball to the 31-yard line. And the clock is ticking at 11:31 left to go in the third quarter. Go ahead, snap it, run it up the middle, breaking tackles on the other side. Good movement on the ball there was Mosley. And Mosley allowed to get about 6 yards. So it's going to be second down and about 4 for the Cowboys as they place the ball right at the 25-yard line of the Mustangs. So 2nd and 4. Sachse has the 2013 lead. Too far, too near for the Cowboys. Moving and directing out there is Griffin. Griffin goes ahead, gets the snap, he's back to pass. He drops back, puts up a little floater right to the middle, and that's right there is incomplete. Now, this one right here, I think it's almost a makeup call because that probably could have been pass interference. He didn't turn toward the ball. He was right there, but evidently didn't cause it enough for the refs to throw the football, so that is nice. And so the touchdown is actually not there. Nice pass by Griffin, though. He laid it up there really nice. So That brings up 3rd down and 4. So watch for the run game. This is a pretty good running football team. As one near, one far, they're staff up in NFL style look, one in the backfield, but no, they're going to go to the far side. Ball's caught and pushed down to the 10 and trying to break it down to that'll be about the 6-yard line. So they do get the 1st down there on the pass play on the far side for the Coppell Cowboys. Yeah. And just breaking tackles down the field is what put that where it's at. Say again?
Sharp would wrap him up and just be carried with him.
Good eye. Watch out, Sharp. There we go. 1st down and goal now. It's from the 6-yard line for the Cowboys. Left to right on your internet radio dial. Put the floater in the corner. And that's almost too easy. Almost too easy there. So they're going to get the touchdown. It's just a little fade into the corner. And here's the thing about that. When Griffin let that ball go, he knew exactly where it was going to go, and he knew it had to be high and out of the way. And he did. He threw it where only his guy can get it. And here they go, about ready to tie up the game. And they do the running around. I don't understand that, but it's okay. They kind of know what's going on. See if they can catch somebody off doing something. I don't know. So they set the ball down at the 10 yards. So, of course, this is only a 20-yard field goal in reality for the extra point. So the kick goes up, and it does go, and it is good. And so tying it up are the Cowboys, and just goes to show that stop right at halftime. They could have been up by 7. That stop for the Mustangs was really big. So quick breakout on the football field. We'll be back here on the Couch Potato Sport Show in your Sachse Mustangs Radio Network.
Sachse Ice House is a non-smoking craft beer and beer pub located in the heart of Sachse. The Ice House was opened to provide a friendly, clean, and female-friendly environment. Sachse was lacking a place for service industry, date nights, and girls' nights, as well as happy hours. Excellent service and top-notch food are our priority. On Tuesday, we offer 79-cent wings, as well as half-price burgers on Mondays. So check us out at the Ice House, located at 6501 Highway 78 in Sachse, or give us a call at 469-304-1550, or check us out on the web at SachseIcehouse.com. Go Mustangs!
So let's see how the Mustangs answer as the ball's kicked off, and it's going to be fielded at the 12-yard line, going to the far side to the 30-yard line. And near the 30, it was Reed. So Reed puts the Sachse Mustangs 71 yards away from pay dirt. Let's see how they do. This is a reaction time. This is what needs to happen. How are you going to react to what the Cowboys just did to you in a couple of good chunk plays? They need a couple of chunk plays that they've been doing all game long tonight as well. So let's see what the Mustangs do when they call this one up. It's 20-20. It's 10-17 left to go in the third quarter. First down, 10 balls on the 30. So it's 70 yards they got to go. As George waiting on the snap, goes ahead and hands it to Haygood. Haygood to the left, breaking a couple of tackles. Actually, mark that. Yeah, that was Haygood. He gets down to the 34-yard line, 35-yard line. Gain of 5 on first down for the Mustangs. So that's a good start. Let's see how they work the rest of this drive. This is an all-important drive coming out of halftime, working through adjustments, finding out what worked in the first half, see what they can still do here in the second half. One far, one near. Actually, two far, one near, and they're going in. Motion was Armstead to hand the ball off. No, George keeping it. Looking to get around the corner on the far side. And he's going to get the first down. He's going to get to the 42-yard line. That will move the chains. And good play. We're seeing a lot of toughness from the quarterback position as far as George is concerned. He did it again where he hit the player. He needed another yard, and he pushed it up 3 yards just by using the effort that he had. So good play there by the quarterback, George. So it brings up first down and 10 for the Mustangs. Ball is placed at the 42-yard line of the Mustangs. And George goes ahead and hands the ball off to the right-hand side. Haygood trying to get around the corner. Going to whip them out of bounds. That was a little unnecessary. The way they throw flags, I'm actually surprised they didn't throw a flag on that. I mean, they're kind of trigger happy with the flags. That didn't come, though. But a gain of what looks to be about 4 yards. So it brings up 2nd down and 6 as the clock continues to run with 8:59 left to go in the third quarter as we're knotted up at 20 as the Mustangs are trying to answer what the Cowboys did on their first drive coming out at halftime. So lined up, 2 near, 1 far for the Mustang, 1 in motion. That's Armstead. Haygood in the backfield. Give it to Haygood. He almost found a hole. He was pushing it up and he was unable to get too far. That's going to bring up 3rd down after only a gain of about 2. So that 3rd down, that's all important 2nd down, unfortunately wasn't successful. We're looking at about 2nd and 7, 2nd and 6, depending on where the ball's actually lying compared to the first down. So this is an all-important play call here for the Mustangs. So Mustangs now set, 2 near, 1 far. Armstead moving around. Ball was low. George got it out. The ball caught Armstead. He's to the 40, now to the 35, pushed out of the bounds at the 32-yard line. And we saw Armstead there in motion, and he got wide open there, and the Mustangs pushed the ball down to get the first down. Not only that, there's that chunk yards that we were talking about a little bit early. You need to get those good chunk yards. In between 10 and 20 yards, man, those are really nice plays, especially on that and a 3rd down call. 1st down and 10. Ball's on the 32-yard line of the Cowboys. The Mustangs going right to left on your internet radio dial. 2 far, 1 near, 1 in the backfield. And they go ahead and hand it off. And Haywood finds a hole, breaks it. He's to the 20, to the 15, to the 5. Touchdown! Sachse Mustangs, and there's no laundry on the field. So that's nice to see. And how about the Mustangs getting in there, making the big plays, 2 big plays to get, or the last 2 to get into the end zone. Extending their lead 26-20, looking for that extra point, trying to get up 7 in this all-important time of the game. That was a great answer. Kick is up, and it goes downtown for the Sachse Mustangs. So we're here, 27-20. There's a quick breakout on the football, but that means there's a break here on the Couch Potato Sports Show and your Sachse Mustangs radio network. We will be right back.
There is nothing that beats good home-cooked barbecue. Since 1941, Dickey's Barbecue has done all the cooking and you take all the credit. Come see us today at our Rowlett location, 5701 President George Bush Turnpike, Suite 110 in the Target Shopping Center. Whether you want to eat in or take it home, we will fix you up. For lip-smacking, rib-tickling, knee-slapping, foot-stomping, great-tasting barbecue, come see us at Dickey's Barbecue today.
And the Sachse Mustangs are doing what they, I don't know what people expected. I did expect a lot of good stuff out of the Mustangs, but also we're seeing the Cowboy team that doesn't seem to be playing in what we're normally used to seeing. So they've got issues of their own as well, as the Cowboys have been making the playoffs for years and years and years and years. So team number 1 out of district doesn't matter, but they won it for themselves. Ball fielded at the 30-yard line after the kick, now to the 35. And wow, big hit. Stand up, young man, so I can see the number. Guess who that was? That was Chester. Chester put a good hit on him, right on the legs, and you were going nowhere after that hit. So they're going to place the ball. The Cowboys are going to have 1st down and 10 at their own 37-yard line. So big time on the offense. Now the defense. Let's see how they respond after the big touchdown. See if they can get a stop here and try to increase that lead as it's 27-20 at 8:03 left to go here in the third quarter. Here we go. Cowboys, 2 near, 1 far in the wide receivers, 1 in the backfield with Griffin. Griffin has high snap, hands the ball off, and bouncing off and going nowhere is the wide running back. Again, Chester on the stop. He's making his way around the football field here. We're seeing a lot of movement there, as well as a Foley there, giving him a little hand to make sure that he doesn't go anywhere. Brings up a second down for the Cowboys. And what's going on? Was there a flag out on the field? It looks like they're doing an awful lot of talking.
Yeah.
Personal foul. Oh, wow. This is going to be a 15-yarder. How about that? That is definitely in the Mustangs' favor. That's going to back them up. It's going to be 1st and 25 at the 21-yard line of the Cowboys. That is a big-time mistake, but definitely good for the Mustangs. As you've got 1st and 25, there's a lot of things that could come that way. Where? Yeah, there's a flag, but it's out of bounds, so someone dropped their flag. Good, can't find one anyway. All right, so here's 1st and 25 for the Cowboys, left to right on your internet radio dial. Looking the ball, Griffin, the far side, that's or Dave. Wow, they say he caught it. But didn't go far. They are going to place the ball at the 25-yard line as Nelson was out there making sure he didn't go very far for the Sachse Mustangs. Actually, who was that? He's a little far. I'll see if I can catch his number in just a moment. It was Nelson. So Nelson on the far side on the stop. So here comes 2nd down and 22 after the gain of 3. As Griffin looks and waiting on the snap. Back to pass, he's looking to the far side. There's that slant in the middle. It's open every single time, but not enough for the 1st down, but a big-time gainer that will move it to 3rd down and about maybe 5. That'll be depending on where they place the ball. So it's 3rd down and 5. So they make up for the penalty that backed them up 15 and got a little bit more as well. So a 3rd and manageable in reality, 3rd and 5 for the Cowboys as they place the ball on the 42-yard line. They got to get to the 47 for a 1st down, 3 far, 1 near. Watch that slant in the middle. That's been a monster for the Cowboys, and they ran it. There comes Griffin. Griffin's going to run. He's going to get the 1st down. He's going to be out of bounds at the 48-yard line of the Sachse Mustangs. Good play there. He saw nothing down the field, so he just went ahead and decided to improvise, and he picks up the 1st down with his legs. Good play by him, recognizing what's going on. Good down the field coverage for the Sachse Mustangs, but not before the 1st down with Griffin using his legs. So 1st down and 10, ball's actually on the 49-yard line of the Sachse Mustangs. 49 yards away from pay dirt for the Cowboys. 2 far, 2 near. 1 in the backfield with Griffin. They go ahead, hand it off to the right-hand side and pushing his way down. It's going to be a gain of about 3 or 4 on the stop there for the Sachse Mustangs was Wells and a couple of his other friends as well as Brunswick. Anybody else? I mean, everybody was there. Brings up 2nd down and about 4 as they place the ball on the 43-yard line of the Mustangs. Looks like a player's out on the field. So that being said, with the player down on the field, that's a break out on the field. We'll be back here on the Couch Potato Sports Show and your Sachse Mustangs radio network.
There is nothing that beats good home-cooked barbecue. Since 1941, Dickey's Barbecue has done all the cooking and you take all the credit. Come see us today at our Rowlett location, 5701 President George Bush Turnpike, Suite 110 in the Target Shopping Center. Whether you want to eat in or take it home, we will fix you up. For lip-smacking, rib-tickling, knee-slapping, foot-stomping, great tasting barbecue, come see us at Dickey's Barbecue today.
Stat page is not working. I'm going to make sure that that's fixed before next week. We are back here on the Couch Potato Sports Show. Player is still down We're not sure who it is. We're thinking it might be the quarterback. Let's see, he's sitting up that. You know what? I think that is the quarterback. I think that is Griffin. And that is not good news for the Cowboys as far as where they are. We got 5:52 left to go here in this third quarter. And to get them up, that is. Now, he's going to have to come out for a play. That is Griffin that's walking them off the field. Of course, if we had that eagle-eye Bill Cerna and his binoculars, I don't know if that even helped. They're so bad on that. So let's see who we got here. Might be Holder. Let's see here. Yes, it's Holder that's in for the Cowboys as Griffin. I don't know if he's going to come back after one play or not, but here comes 2nd down and 4. Ball is on the 43-yard line of the Mustangs. They go ahead, hand it off, and he's going to be looking at just push, but it's not even. That 2 yards, that was actually 2nd and 4. I apologize. And I don't even think he got anywhere. I think he hit the line of scrimmage. And then the whole defensive line for the Sachse Mustangs were there. And,
1 yard.
Yep. So, and it looks like that was Norberg on the stop, by the way. No, it wasn't Norberg because Norberg's on the sideline. It's not number 2. So, oh, okay. All right. I know who it was. It was Dillard on the stop. So good play by him. Yeah, he's on the sideline over there with number 4. Well, he was over there. I'm not sure where he moved now. All right, so 3rd down and about 3 for the Cowboys. Big play. Back to pass for the Cowboys. Puts it up a little bit too far as Holder, and they knocked him down as well. And
what the hell?
it's like crazy out there with the flags. It's a little unbelievable. I'm saying
You're so far away from the ball.
and the game, and not only that, it happened it came so far. Yeah, I don't understand it. Doesn't make any sense. They're calling holding on the Sachse Mustangs. Bad play call. It's just what's happening here. And normally I don't like to blame a lot of things on the referees, but they're just all god awful tonight. It's not what we want to see. We want to see a good comparison game. And I bet you even the wide receiver didn't even think that was holding. So Holder is still in the game for the Cowboys at the quarterback position as Griffin was taken off to the sideline. Not sure if and when we'll see him back, but here comes 1st down and 10. Ball is on the 31 of the Mustangs. Holder gets that high snap, puts the ball up in the air. It's caught at the 32-yard line and trying to push down big time, trying to get over there. That was the ball on the stop for the Mustangs. So that's going to bring up like a 2nd down. It'll be about 3. It's a long, it might be 4. A long 3, but pick up a 6 big time there for the Mustangs. And by the way, that was Ellis on the stop. I apologize for the Mustangs. So that brings up 2nd down. They call it 3. It's a long 3, near 4. Holder still in the game for the Cowboys. Too far, too near for the Coppell Cowboys. Mustangs trying to push up and showing blitz. Here they come on the blitz. Pass over to Holder. Couldn't get it in the hands of the receiver. And on the coverage there was Dillard. And now the wide receiver, whoever went for that ball, he is down. And lots of injuries. That looks like an ankle situation. He couldn't walk very far. I don't know if he's cramping up or if it's an ankle. So the trainers are out on the football field. So that being said, they'll be there for a second. They'll try to get him up. We'll be back here on the Coppell Cowboys
Training Center. We are a motivated team of coaches with the mindset of helping you achieve and reach your highest goals. Having developed and trained over 100 Division I athletes as well as Division II athletes, even professional athletes, the Bullet team definitely has the knowledge and mindset that take you to the next level. Check out our new 22,000 square foot facility and 3,000 square foot weight room, along with 4,500 square feet of outdoor turf and covered training area, along with football and soccer field. Contact Melvin Bullitt at 214-326-7853 or visit their facility just outside of Waterview at 8900 Princeton Road in Rowlett.
quarter. Let's see Yarbrough's family out there. Wow, it is a close game. You're absolutely right. But at the same time, he puts out there too close to comfort, definitely. A good game so far. Mustangs trying to hold them down. Put the scoreboard back up here for you as it's 27-20 as of right now, as the Sachse Mustangs are holding on to the lead with 3:57 left to go in the third quarter. Too far, one near for the Cowboys. And it's still Holder at the quarterback position. He's looking on the near side, played something floater. That was almost too easy. Something happened. Someone missed the wide receiver out there, and he just got past him. And boy, oh boy, and that's not how you let him get back into it. As it was just a floater. He's there by himself. He looks like he beat out Ridge on the play. And it makes it 27-26. Coppell, they're looking to tie it up. Remember, they did miss their extra point down there. I don't get it either, but it is what it is, I guess. I see a lot of these crazy moves off to the side, and I ask them, what is this all about? All right, looking to tie it up are the Cowboys. We get the snap. Kick is up, and that one actually is good. So they tied it up 27-27. Quick breakout on the football field always means a quick break here on the Couch Potato Sports Show. We'll take that break, and we'll be back here in just a moment. We're a little bit slow on our machine. Give us a second. We'll hit that button right there, make that come up, show that it's a tie game. With 3:52 left to go in the third quarter, we'll be back after this.
The prospect of retirement can be exciting and scary at the same time. At Nest Egg Wealth Advisors, we have found many people either approaching or currently in retirement fail to truly maximize some of the benefits offered to them, primarily Social Security. What is it? How does it work? It's simply not a benefit that you start receiving at age 62. Because these decisions are so important, my firm has assembled an informational packet on Social Security. If you would like a complimentary copy of Social Security Maximization, please give our office a call today at 972-412-6064 or visit us on the web at nesteggadvice.com.
We are back here on the Couch Potato Sports Show as the Mustangs and Cowboys are knotted up at 27. Again, with 3:52 left to go in the third quarter, we can see how and what the Mustangs do to answer that drive. And they lost their quarterback as well. So here's the kick, high up in the air. It's going to be fielded at the 5-yard line. Breaking it over to the side and going one way to another. Look at him jig-jag around there. He didn't really go too far out of the way, but that was Reed on the return. He's going to take it up to the 33-yard line. He went one, did a stutter step. I mean, he looked like Sonny chair dancing out there is what it looked like. It was, well, that's kind of scary in itself, but anyway, he didn't really go to the right or left. It's just like the stutter and just moved in straight. So nice return. Yeah, there's some jocks still out on the field from those moves, but hey, it is what it is. First down and 10 for the Mustangs. Right to left on your internet radio dial. First down and 10 on the 31-yard line. George gets the snap. He's going to hand it off to Haber. Haber to the right. Breaks a hole. Look at that. He's going to push it up for a good 8 yards, and they push it to the 38-yard line. Good play, finding the holes, and they're doing that. They're just like dancing out there. They're quick step to the side. Really nice play there by the Mustangs and the running back for the Mustang, Haygood. So a gain of, well, they're going to give him 7. So it's going to be second down and 3. They need to get to the 41-yard line for the first down, as it's one far too near. And in the eye is Haygood. There goes the Armstead in motion, going to the right side. George over to the side. Oh, he had an idea. He wanted to get the ball to Armstead. They did really well on that play when they were going left to right on the internet dial. George getting out of the pocket and trying to just flip it over to Armstead to get some yards. So we kind of see what they're kind of working on, especially in that play. So it's third down and 3. 2:59 left to go. All knotted at 27. And I don't know. what people would have expected the score to be, but I don't think they would have thought it was 27 all here getting near the third quarter. Handoff to Hagan, right side, nothing. And they might have lost a yard, and that is too bad because they started out that drive really good. They are actually going to need to bring the kicking unit on. They're going to have to let this one fly. So let's see what they do. George is coming to the, yep, so they are going to bring on the kicking unit. And it looks like, okay, all right, so it's going to be Sharp handling the kicking duties for the Mustangs. Back deep are the Cowboys at their own 30. So let's see what Sharp can do, putting his foot in it. And there's lots of movement around for the Cowboys. Who should be in, who should be out. And the Sachse Mustangs called timeout. They would have snapped it. That would have been nice. All right, so timeout on the football field. We'll be back here on the Couch Potato Sports Show and your Sachse Mustangs radio.
Rich's
network.
Performance Muffler and Auto Care has provided complete auto repair services to the Wiley area since 2003. Whether it's alignments, brakes, air conditioning, muffler service, suspension, front-end auto services, or in my case, a Cadillac converter, Rich does it all. Stop by and see him at 603 Commerce Street, Suite 203 in Wiley, or give him a call at 972-461-0776. That's 972-461-0776. You'll be happy you called Rich instead of anybody else.
Sports want to know how much time's left. It's 2 minutes and 12 seconds left to go in the third quarter. It's all knotted up at 27, coming to you from Buddy Echols Field in Coppell, Texas. The Mustangs putting on a good performance here tonight. As now it's fourth down, they do bring on the kicking unit. And again, back at the 30-yard line. Guys, again, we can't see the number from the Coppell Cowboys, so we don't know who's back. Try to bring that to you. We do apologize, but we only can see what we can see. Oh, and the bad kick, and it's going to bounce up, hit up in the air, and go out of bounds. And that'll be probably somewhere near the 45-yard line. That'll just depend on where they say it went out of bounds. So, oh, it's not. Wow. Okay, it's actually saying it went out of bounds at the 47-yard line of the Mustangs. I thought it was going to be about the 43. So I didn't see where it went out. That's what I mean. We thought we saw it there. Of course, we're far away. We'll let them have that. Again, 2 minutes, 7 seconds left to go in the third quarter. All knotted up at 27-27. Great way to start off the season. Mustangs playing well. Watch out for that slant. Holder waiting on the snap. He goes ahead, hands it off right up the middle, pushes it, and right down to the 40-yard line. Gain of 7 on first down. Boy, when you can get 7 on first down, it makes it. It opens up the playbook wide, and you don't know what's going to be coming out there. It looks like Holder's going to be hanging on at the quarterback position for the Cowboys for the rest of the game. I don't think that's Griffin because I don't remember Griffin's legs showing that much. So I think it's still Holder. We'll see if we can get that number and see if it's squared away. Second down and 3. Ball on the 41-yard line, handoff, push it up, and he's going to get enough. He needed 3. He got 4, got the first down. Cowboys moved the chains. So, yes, correct. And when I'm looking at it, first down for the Cowboys, but the way that they are getting it is that the play calling has been very interesting since we've seen the change at the quarterback position from Griffin to Holder. So Holder, a ball, that actually looks like Griffin. Let me take that back. That might be Griffin. We'll see if we can get some confirmation of that number. He gets the snap, hands it up, no play action middle. There's that slant. It goes right over the middle. And it's almost like the Sachse Mustangs are about 4 or 5 yards behind that and catching up with it. And that's one of the problems. Runs will come to stop for the Sachse Mustangs. And here it comes really quick. They're going to hand it off again, push it up to the middle on another first down. They didn't even get to play the markers set. And it's going to be second down. And Coppell's coming really quick. They're not even playing. Okay, that is Griffin. He is back in the game for the Cowboys. It's going to be second down and 6. He got 4 on that first down play that they came out really quick on. Too far, too near for the Cowboys. 1 in the backfield with Griffin. Griffin looking things over. Mustangs moving defensively, looking like they want to show blitz. They're dancing it and trying to do it. Instead, pass right over to the side. Griffin gets it in. They push it down to the 10-yard line, enough for a first down. And on the stop there was Rice for the Mustangs. Moving the chains are the Cowboys. As that is going to do it for the third quarter. Right now, we're knotted at 27. So quick break out on the football field. We'll take the quick break here on the Couch Potato Sports Show and your Sachse Mustangs Radio Network. We will be right back. If it will work. I've got a lot of shine on this bald head.
Rich's Performance Muffler and Auto Care has provided complete auto repair services to the Wiley area since 2003. Whether it's alignments, brakes, air conditioning, muffler service, suspension, front-end auto services, or in my case, a Cadillac converter, Rich does it all. Stop by and see him at 603 Commerce Street, Suite 203 in Wiley, or give him a call at 972-461-0776. That's 972-461-0776. You'll be happy you called Rich instead of anybody else.
One thing the Cowboys need to continue is doing the slant, because it seems like the Mustangs are not recognizing it in time, and it's been very successful for the Cowboys throughout this game. Mainly starting in the second quarter, they started really picking up that play, and it's usually a slant right down the middle coming from the guys on the outside. So
any turnovers even since the first quarter.
Exactly, no turnover since that. And we were just talking about that. No turnover. That if we don't turn the ball over on the far side of the field, that's probably a 7. Then if they don't take away the 7 from the play with putting the finger up, okay, they only got 3. So they lost 10 points there on two times. So, I mean, the Sachse Mustangs, if you go by score and what they could have had, it could be dominating this game up on the scoreboard. So first down and 10. Ball's on the 12-yard line. Griffin looking for the pass right up the middle. Guess what? What play was that? That was a little slant thing working there, right? He went right down the middle with flea flicker. Yeah. So there it is, touchdown Cowboys. So the Cowboys take the lead now. But that you got to be able to defend that slant. That slant is going to kill you. So how many? You're behind. I already got it's probably more of a refresh thing over there for that one. So all right, so they bring on their kicking unit, try to take this to 34-27. See what the Cowboys do here. They get the snap, kick goes up. Well, that one looked good to me. Yep, and it was good. So, all right, so 34-27 in favor of the Coppell Cowboys. Quick breakout on the football field. Well, let's get the score up here real quick, and then we'll go to break. Cowboys. All right, so we'll put the scoreboard up. We'll take the quick break here on the Couch Potato Sports Show. When we come back, see what the Mustangs can do to answer what has been coming their way. We'll be right back. Bill Cerna, but we get him next week as the Mustangs go on the road to take on the Prosper Eagles in Prosper. So we'll be coming to you live from that stadium. Beautiful stadium over there. Can't wait to get up there. It's going to be a lot of fun. So, that being said, here we are, 34-27, 11:51 left to go in the game here tonight as the Cowboys go ahead and kick this one off. And the ball's going to be handled by Haynes. Haynes moving to the far side, to the 20-yard line. Finds a little area through there, 25 down to the 30. Keep pushing to the 40. Gets near the 43-yard line. Good return there. Haynes just laying it out. He's been returning really well tonight, so we'll be watching a lot from them. There's the return. They switched the position. I would like to see it the other way. It's not up. They come up. Too bad. All right. Well, they got it up. 34-27. Cowboys have the ball and let the Mustangs get the ball at their own 42-yard line, 43-yard line for a 1st and 10. Looking to the side for a play call is George. Movement for the Cowboys on the defensive side of the ball. Don't look like they're showing blitz. George back to pass, looking after the snap. Puts the ball up in the corner. What a catch by Lockett! And he's going to get in for the touchdown! Sachse Mustang, what an acrobatic catch from Lockett. And the Sachse Mustangs are a field goal away from knotting this up at 34. What a play by Lockett. What a nice pass to put it where only Lockett could get. Actually, it was a little short. It could have been intercepted. Wow. What a great play by Lockett. Able to bring it in. Takes it to the house for the touchdown. So now they bring on the kicking unit to try to knock this up. What a play for the Mustangs. I'm surprised there was no flag. There's the kick. Goes up and it goes downtown for the Sachse Mustangs. So the Mustangs go ahead and tie this one up. 34-34. And boy, that is nice to see. Wow. 11:30 left to go in this one here tonight. This was going to be a barn burner. We'll be back here on the Couch Potato Sports Show and your Sachse Mustangs.
The prospect of
Radio
retirement
Network.
can be exciting and scary at the same time. At Nest Egg Wealth Advisors, we have found many people either approaching or currently in retirement failed to truly maximize some of the benefits offered to them, primarily Social Security. What is it? How does it work? It's simply not a benefit that you start receiving at age 62. Because these decisions are so important, my firm has assembled an informational packet on Social Security. If you would like a complimentary copy of Social Security Maximization, please give our office a call today at 972-412-6064 or visit us on the web at nesteggadvice.com.
Changing the scoreboard. 34-34, 11:30 left to go in this one. This one has been exciting from start to finish. When the Mustangs started off really quick and had the ball down at around the 3-yard line, a turnover for Haygood. But Haygood has definitely made up for that, and that is the reason why we're sitting here knotted at 34-34. A lot of other great chunk plays from the quarterback, as well as Haygood finding the holes. So really interesting. George running the football has been outstanding tonight. So ready to start this one. Ready for the kickoff are the Sachse Mustangs. And so let's see how they're able to hold on to this one. This is where the defense has to knot it up, but special teams has to start first. Ball hits the ground, picked up on the other side, pushed it over to the side, finding a big hole. Down there, he's near the midfield, and he darn near lost the football. And I don't even have that number. Maybe I just didn't write it down. It was number 2 on the – it was is that Goodell? I can't see it. Can't see it. I don't have my glasses. I'll let you borrow them. Goodell? Something like that. Rossello. Let's see what the old glasses say. Because that was a good return. They took it down to the 45-yard line. So Rosoli is who it was. And so I just didn't write that guy's name down. I have it right here, but didn't write it down. All right, so 1st and 10 for the Cowboys, 2 near, 1 far. First down and 10. Ball's on the 45-yard line of the Sachse Mustangs. Good return gives him good field position. Back pass is Griffin. Looking around. He's got time. Now he's going to be flush with the pocket and just throws it away. Good move there by Griffin because he didn't have anything. Good coverage down the field from the Sachse Mustangs to take away that pass lane. So good way to start this one off on after the kickoff. A lot of yards given up, but now the defense has to come to play. Second down and 10. Ball on the 45-yard line. Sachse Mustangs 11-17 left to go here in the game. Great one here tonight as we're knotted up at 34. Here comes the snap, too far, too near for the Cowboys. Griffin waiting on the snap. High snap, he brings it down. Ball thrown, caught at the 41-yard line. They're going to give it to the 41-yard line. Now, interestingly enough, that will bring up third down, and this is a big-time play here in reality for them. Oh, the scoreboard didn't go up, so let me add the scoreboard. So hopefully we'll get that in here. Back to pass. Over the middle. Oh, it's intercepted by the Mustangs.
Oh, man.
Griffin threw it right in the middle. There's a yellow hanky, and now it's going to go against the Cowboys, I think. So they might get an extra 15 yards on that one. A little frustration from the Cowboys showing, and the extra 15 would be really nice after the interception. Trying to figure out who got the interception because it was like, no. Was it Armstead? I think it was Armstead on the interception. We're waiting to see what this yellow hanky is all about. It looked like there was some scuffle after the play. Oh, they're going to give it against the Mustangs.
Oh, man.
Oh, they're calling pass interference. Wow. Wow. Now, where that play was, we were looking that way. Where the flag came down, I don't think anybody got anybody's way. I didn't see too many people even touching anybody. He came out of that thing. He was going for the ball. Wow. That was a tough one. That's a tough one to take away. So right now, the way it looks right now, there's 18 points have been taken off the scoreboard from the Mustangs. That is a wow. Yeah, wow. Wow. All right. So they give him first down. I'm not liking it, but it is what it is. They're at the 25-yard line of the Mustangs. I'm telling you, this is a game where the Mustangs should be really on the scoreboard handling their business, and they have been. They've been playing well here tonight. A lot of questionable plays.
Boom!
Griffin gets smashed, puts the ball in the air, though, but it's caught, and he's going to take it down to about the 7-yard line. But Griffin got the lights knocked out of him, but he was able to get back up. And I'm trying to, if he turn around there, it was a Foley who put the pressure there on Griffin, made him eat a little grass, but now it's going to be first down and goal from the 7-yard line for the Cowboys. There's 10:33 left to go in this game. A lot of time still going on. We're at the 10. We're almost at the 11 o'clock, which is what we kind of expected. It's 10:42. So first down and goal from the 7, fade pass in the corner. That was out of bounds. I think it was out of bounds. Out of bounds. So that was incomplete. Nice little fade into the corner. Nice idea. It's been working all night, so why not keep up with it? But I think they should have went the other way. There was more field for it to work, so he could let the ball hang a little bit more. So let's see what they dial up here on second down and goal from the 7-yard line. Good game tonight. Boy, this is the way you start off the season. We want to win, but win or lose, this one was a good one. So here we go. Griffin back in shotgun, second down and goal. From the 7, high snap. Play action right up in there. Guess what play was that there, Big Bill? I said Big Bill, do that. Big Butch, it was a slant play right up the middle. Touchdown Cowboys. A little bit, they've just been doing it all night long. So it is what it is. Wish it would be better. All right, so that being said, it's 40-34. There's 10-10 left to go in this one. See if they're able to get the extra point added. But a good scoring outing right now for the Mustang as the kick goes up, and it is good. So the Cowboys take the lead again. It's kind of been a little bit back and forth in reality here tonight. But 41-34 with 10-10 left to go in tonight's contest. Breakout on the football field. That means there's a break on the Couch Potato Sports Show. We will be right back. It work? Doesn't want to work. I want you to work. Will you please work? There.
No, I didn't.
No clue.
Was it 2? I put it with 2.
Why is this not working? Okay, this is not going to work. Or 41-34 in favor of the Cowboys. And if I could get the scoreboard to go up, maybe we'll get lucky and at least be there. All right, 10 minutes, 10 seconds left to go in tonight's contest. Cowboys kicking off right to left on your internet radio dial. And he goes ahead and puts a foot in it. Back and back and back. Bringing it out. Hanks to the 15. Whoop, no, stop. Whoop, all over the place. Whoop, and still going into the 40. Now to the 50. Good stiff arm. Wow. What a play. That was Ridge on the return. And he just faked them all out. Gets near midfield on the return. And holy smokes, that was nice to see. Way to answer for the touchdown. I mean, so you give your team a good opportunity. They're going to place it at the 48-yard line of the Mustangs. Great stiff arm. Definitely pushed him back. So, yeah, what am I going to, I got Field down here first and 10 as they hand the ball off. Oh, wow, just tripped over himself. No, good play. Couldn't see the number. I wish I could see. He just went under the offensive lineman and just got him by the foot, tripped him up from the side. So loss of about 2 or 3. That just depends on where they're playing. No, actually, loss of 4. Big time loss there. So now the Mustangs need to come up with something good. Too far, one near. Armstead on the end. Back to pass is George. He's looking for the near side. Lock it with the catch. He's going to be put out of bounds at the 25-yard line. And what a pretty pass coming from George. George just laid that in there perfect. He caught him in stride as well. And that is always one of the keys. You want to see the quarterback get your wide receiver in stride, and that's exactly what happened. Mustangs pushed it down to the 25-yard line of the Cowboys. They are threatening to score. And, folks, I don't know. I would not have thought this game would be 41-34 with 9 minutes and 7 seconds left to go with a team about ready to score again. Big scoring game. George, back to pass, gets the ball in on the other side. That is, I'm trying to figure that's Ridge. Ridge is pushed out of bounds. A gain of about 4 or 5. That just depends on where they're going to mark him out. It looks like it's going to be 5. So it's going to be 2nd down and 5. And they place the ball at the 18-yard line for that 2nd down and 5. Actually, 2nd and 3. So they only got to get to the 15-yard line, and they're on the 13. Threatening are the Mustangs. George gets a quick rush. He gets out of trouble. He is running to the 10, to the 5. Touchdown! Sachse Mustangs. George with the ball, looking for the receiver, gets rushed, finds the hole, does a skippity doodle into the end zone for the touchdown, and the Mustangs are 1 point away from tying this one up at 41. Wow, what George has come to play, and he showed that toward the end of the season, last season, if you remember correctly, and I do. And he's just putting it together here tonight as the kick goes up and it goes downtown for the Sachse Mustangs. So we're all knotted up at 41. We're out on the football field. Thanks, by the way, to all of our sponsors. If you can, get out and check in with them. We're going to go to
Rich's Performance Muffler and Auto Care has provided complete auto repair services to the Wiley area since 2003. Whether it's alignments, brakes, air conditioning, muffler service, suspension, front-end auto services, or in my case, a Cadillac converter, Rich does it all. Stop by and see him at 603 Commerce Street, Suite 203 in Wiley, or give him a call at 972-461-0776. That's 972-461-0776. You'll be happy you called Rich instead of anybody else.
Defensive side of the ball for either team are going to have to make a play. That's what this is going to boil down to, because it's been back and forth here in the second half. You get no turnovers except one. That one turnover really hurts. And that's key too, because we've seen where a turnover is costly to a game or put it out of reach 1-2. But now at 41 with 8:46 left to go in the game, how about that? Short kick to the, it's caught up at the 20, pushing up to the 30, finds a hole to the 40, now to the 50. Got to stop the, see, they're getting a lot of kickoff returns, a lot of yards, and they push it down to the 40, like maybe the 43-yard line. We'll find out where they place this, but that's a short field for the Cowboys to go. And got to be able to stop that. Special teams, but those lanes were created, and he just went right down the lane, hardly even touched until he got near about midfield and the 45-yard line.
If you find those slants, you're going to have one picked off.
Yeah, if you can't defend that slant, they're just going to throw it all day, because guess what? That's all they've been doing. Hey, and Griffin can throw the ball down the field. That's not fool anybody. But when it's there and you can take it, you just take it. So here we go. Griffin goes ahead, hands it off, push it up the middle. Gain of about 4 or 5. That'll just depend up on the spot. Looks like they're going to put it at the 38-yard line. And that's going to bring up second down in about, let's see here. As I look at it, they probably got 5. So about 5 yards on that one. 8:20 left to go in tonight's game. Been a close one all night. No one's got the big lead. No one's been able to hold the lead. So it's going to come down to the last part of it. Mustangs showing blitz, high snap, right up the middle. Running back, pushing it. Wow, nice ankle tackle. Turn around, young man. I want to see that number. Can't see. He just won't turn around. Butch, I told him to turn. He won't turn. All right, got it. All right, so it's Dillard on the stop for the Mustangs. Got him right by the shoulder. Now, Cowboys did get the first down. They took it down to the 34-yard line, 1st and 10 for the Cowboys. 2 near, 1 far, 1 in the backfield for Griffin and the Cowboys. Mustangs playing a little safe there as they go ahead and hand it off, and they are right on it. Foley was not fooled at all. He said, that's not going to work tonight. So he puts the stop, brings up second down for the Cowboys. Good penetration from the Mustangs, seen it coming, was able to make the play. That was huge. When you can recognize the play, then make the play. That's the big one. Only a gain of 2. Second down and 8. 7, 10 left to go. Clock running. Looking to the side is Griffin. He's going to get a little advice from coaching staff on what play to call. As they, in the high school game, you see that a lot where they turn to the sideline. You don't see that much in college. You definitely don't see it in the NFL, but it definitely tries to get it set too far, too near. The ones near are spread really well because it's set for the slam.
Whoa!
Darn near pick up. We've seen it coming. Brunswick said, let's try this. Let's see if we can pull that one in. Brunswick with the play. Oh, we've got someone hobbling off there. That was Nelson who's hobbling off. And he is replaced there by Ridge. So Ridge is going to come on. And good defense on the slant. It's like they almost knew it was coming. Maybe they're listening to me. I don't know. Third down and 8 for the Cowboys as the ball's sitting on the 32-yard line of the Mustangs. Guys off the field, in and out, and substitutions coming. Got to get them in place. Guys on the move up. Okay, looks like a timeout. So a timeout on the other side as the Mustangs are threatening here with 6:44 left to go in the third quarter. We're knotted at 41. Quick breakout on the football field. We'll be right back here on the Couch
Center. We are a motivated team of coaches with the mindset of helping you achieve and reach your highest goals. Having developed and trained over 100 Division I athletes as well as Division II athletes, even professional athletes, the Bullet team definitely has the knowledge and mindset to take you to the next level. Check out our new 22,000 square foot facility and 3,000 square foot weight room, along with 4,500 square feet of outdoor turf and covered training area, along with football and soccer field. Contact Melvin Bullitt at 214-326-7853 or visit their facility just outside of Waterview at 8900 Princeton Road in Rowlett.
Show, we bring you a nail biter. But I don't have a nail, so I'm not going to be. Let's just say you're sitting on the edge of your sofa. Thanks for those that are watching here on the Couch Potato Sports Show. 6:44 left to go. Not left at 41. Cowboys on the drive. Third down and 8. Ball is on the 32-yard line of the Mustangs. Man in motion. Back to pass is Griffin. Looking to this near side. Puts up the rocket. Guess what? That wasn't a slant. That was just going out and cutting across the field. Same play as a slant. In reality, just a little bit different look. They complete the pass, take it down to the 15-yard line of the Mustangs. First down and 10 for the Cowboys. That's just an easy throw and catch play. And sometimes if you just do the easy plays that you know you can do, they usually end up successful. When you got a quarterback like Griffin for the Cowboys, he's got the talent to be able to bring it home and deliver the ball. He's been delivering those all game long. So the fact that it was just a straight out and cut across the field, more so than the slant, doesn't surprise this guy. So interesting to see what they play or what the play call will be here on first down and 10. Ball is on the 15-yard line. Clock running, 6:37. Actually, it's waiting for the snap. Back to pass, Griffin. He's going to get flushed out into the middle. He's going to push all the way down to the 5-yard line. The pocket closed around him. He was able to move forward, and he's going to get down to the 5-yard line. That might be enough for the first down as well. It is. It's enough for the first down, so it's first and goal from the 5-yard line for the Cowboys. Cowboys with substitutions in and out of the football field. Guys moving around, waiting on a play call as well. Play clock is only down to 19, so they have plenty of time to get this one set for a first and goal from the 5-yard line, right and left on your internet radio dial. Cowboys set up, one near, one far, one in the backfield. Hand it off, push it up in the middle, trying to figure out, bouncing around, and he's not going to get in. Did gain 2. That was Mowabe. I got his name now. It was Mowabe running the football. Not enough for the first down. It's going to bring up second down goal from the 3 or the 2. Now it just depends on where they put it. In between the 3 and 2. So they say 3. substitutions in and out. This very, very strategic plan here from the Cowboys, especially down near the goal line with the substitutions in and out, as they got plenty of time to snap the ball because the play clock's at 8. Looking at his Griffin. Griffin gets the snap. Ball's on the ground, and he's going to have to just fall on it. He's going to go back to the 16-yard line. That's going to bring up 3rd down and goal from that 16-yard line. And boy, oh boy, that could have been a turnaround for the Cowboys if Griffin didn't just get on it. When he slid for it, the ball went out of his arm. He just got lucky. He was able to maintain and get control of the ball because the Mustangs were right there. So that would be 3rd down and goal. They place it at the 17-yard line, or no, 16-yard line. Looking to the side. And be ready. Be ready. You know what's coming. You know what's coming if you've been watching this football game. 3 guys on the near side. One of them's going to slant. You got 2 on the far side. There's the timeout. That's a good idea. Run that timeout and get it in there. Quick breakout on the
Fit
football
Body
field.
Boot Camp
Right
located
back.
in Sachse, the solution is here. Fast, long-lasting weight loss results and the healthy lifestyle you need to keep them. The key to your fat loss success is our signature afterburn workouts, as well as support and motivation from our world-class coaches, and an easy-to-follow nutrition program to help you keep the fat off. Visit your local Fit Body Boot Camp in Sachse today to see the difference for yourself, or give us a call at 214-463-3005. That's 214-463-3005. Fit Body Boot Camp, Sachse.
This is going to be real quick. We're back here on the Couch Potato Sports Show. We were just talking about the timing of that timeout. It's almost like they know, hey, we got to be ready for the slant. Now, if the Cowboys are smart, which maybe they will be, maybe they won't go with that slant. So, but that was definitely a timeout to be ready for the slant on 3rd down and goal from the 16-yard line. This is a big, big time 3rd down. They need to prevent the touchdown and then hopefully only hold them to a field goal, unless, of course, they miss it like they missed the extra point a little early. 3 near, too far. The 3 near is where we see the slant. Watch for the slant, especially on the picks that are out there on the field. Back to passes Griffin. Guess what? They tried, and they sucked him in. Oh, he got out of it. He threw it and over the head. Wow. Wow. It's like they knew it, and what happened on the play around when the ball, there's a yellow hanky out on the football field. There were pick plays all over the place, and I'm wondering if this is going to be a pick call because all 3 of those Coppell Cowboys were right in the same spot, and they were able to get it. Are they going to pick up the flag? No. Holding on the Coppell Cowboys. That will be a replay. No, they're going to decline it. Are they going to decline it? Yep. Decline it. 4th down, bring in the kicking unit. Wow. Again, I don't have any fingernails to chew.
What are we going to do this run around there again?
I don't, yeah.
Don't look like it.
No, this is serious stuff now. 41-41, 4:26 left to go. Setting up for the field goal. Let's see, they're going to place that at the 24-yard line, so it's a 34-yarder. This is not a gimme. NFL maybe, but in high school, 34 yards is out. Oh, big snap! It went offside. Kick is up, and it is good. But is there a flag? I think we were off. I think we were offside. So let's find out what the flag will be. But let's see, and if it is against us, if they'll just take the 3 and move on. One on the other side too, because the guy on the near side popped off side, I think. I call it the way I see it. So let's see what the ref is going to say. So decline. It is against the Mustangs. Do you want to decline it and take the points? That's what's going on. They're going to decline it, take the points, and go up 3. But there's still 4:25 left to go in this game here tonight. Wow, oh, wow, oh, wow. What a way to start off the 2023 Sachse Mustang season. I'm thinking the same thing, but hey, we'll see what happens. 44-41 41 in favor of the Cowboys. So we'll see how the Mustangs react on the other side here on the Couch Potato Sports Show. Thanks for joining us, everybody. We'll
There's
be right
nothing
back.
that beats good home-cooked barbecue. Since 1941, Dickey's Barbecue has done all the cooking, and you take all the credit. Come see us today at our Rowlett location, 5701 President George Bush Turnpike, Suite 110, in the Target Shopping Center. Whether you want to eat in or take it home, we will fix you up. For lip-smacking, rib-tickling, knee-slapping, foot-stomping, great-tasting barbecue, come see us at Dickey's Barbecue today.
All right, we are back here on the Couch Potato Sports Show and updating the score. 44, 41, 4:25 left to go here in this fourth quarter. We'll get the scoreboard updated here for those that are watching. Thanks for watching, by the way. Lots of people hanging out with us tonight. Game number 1. Hey, next week we're going to be in Prosper as the Sachse Mustangs are going to be taking on the Prosper Eagles. Should be a good one. Nice, beautiful stadium. Really kind of new. We opened that one up when we called for another football team. All right, so here we go. They did the fake thing already. So the kick is going to go up. It's going to be handled at the 10-yard line. Coming this way to the 20. And big time caught by the Cowboys. But they take it out to the 25-yard line as the Mustangs read. Puts them into the point where they're 75 yards from pay dirt to win the game. But how close do they need to get for the field goal to tie it? So there's a lot of things to look at. And really interesting what we'll see from George on this play. Will we see a lot of him using his legs, which, by the way, has been crazy good. Kind of reminds me of the Logan Bonner days when he would go out there and move out. And so kind of like that. So handoff there to Haywood. Round the corner, finds the hole, pushing to the other, and pushing guys around. He's going to be out of bounds at the 45-yard line. Wow. 20-yard gain on first down, running play, and they're on the Coppell Cowboys side of the field. They place the ball at the 45-yard line. Mustangs going left or right on your internet radio dial, and just Haygood breaking tackle. Hey, can we break another one? Okay, let's break another one. That's what he's showing. Then ripped around. Really good. Getting his breath, replaced. So let's see what happens here. Ball snap. Hey, go ahead. The yellow hanky out on the football field is going to be a false start. So let's see what they do here. You know, one of these days I'm going to get a microphone and just put it right on your lapel. Oh, no. Hey, we can't hear him. Yeah, you're right. We can't hear him. He's not. Yeah, well, no, he'll say something. You know, Dennis. 41 points for the Mustangs in game number 1 so far. He's not done yet. They are down 3. 4:05 left to go in this one. 3 near, 1 far for the Mustangs. George hands the ball off. Nope. And he gets nowhere. And that wasn't Haygood because Haygood's on the side. I'll figure out who that is. And that is Little. And now, all right, so Haygood's going to come back. Little is going to go out of there. So Haygood got some oxygen. So it's and a loss of 1, so it's now 2nd down and 16. Remember, they had that false start. 3:36 and counting. 3-point lead for the Cowboys. Mustangs trying to get in this. 3 near, 1 far for the Mustangs. George looking things over, looking to the side. Gets the play call. Coppell's been standing still. Here comes the rush from Coppell. George breaking out of it. Pushing down to the 40-yard line. And boy, oh boy, 35 better than 3rd and 15. A gain of 10 on that play. How about that? As he didn't see anything down, just used his legs, got around the corner. There's a yellow hanky that flew, I thought. And it's going against the Mustangs. A holding call. Oh, man. 3:08. The clock is running at 3 minutes. Someone needs to. I'm not sure of the timeout situation. So, but man, oh man, the play clock is just continuing to run. It's at 2:50 and counting And the Mustangs hadn't done anything to stop it. 44-41, Cowboys lead. 2:46. Here's the snap. George back to pass. He's going to have to break out. Pass in the middle. It's called at the 35-yard line. He's going to be short at the first down. That was 2nd and 26. He got 23 of it. And this is where the play clock comes into play. The clock is running at 2:27. Someone's got to get the ball out of bounds, call timeout. I don't know. Maybe I'm more of a rush. Coaches know what they're doing. So we'll just leave it at that. Oh, my goodness. I mean, I'm on the – you can't tell, but I'm on the edge of my seat here. So where the Cowboys are, the clock is still running. You got to work with a little urgency here. Here we go. 3rd down and about 3 for the Sachse Mustangs. Ball is on the 38-yard line. George going to keep the ball. He's going to be tackled from behind. That play did not go out anywhere. And where that flag came from, that could be on Coppell. So let's see what they do here, because that flag came from the backfield, far backfield. So I'm not sure what was saw there. Let's just hope it goes against Coppell, because that was just a bad call. Well, it has to be holding. It won't be. Oh, it's a chop block. Oh, my God. Man, that's going to go against the Sachse Mustang. Chop block. Oh, man. I didn't see it, so I'm not going to comment. But that flag came at the 15-yard line from the official on the 15-yard line, where the play was taking place at the 35. Wow. And the play clock, and the time on the game is 1 minute and 47 seconds left to go in this one. So it's time to get creative. That's all this is, or where you're at now. They're going to replay 3rd down. Or what are they doing here? Wow, a chop block. Wow. It's 3rd down. It's 3rd down. Wait. It's 4th down. Wait, is it 3rd or 4th? We got this showing 3rd, that one's showing 4th. Yeah, figure it out, guys.
4th and 5 now. Yeah, what are they doing?
That based upon how they called that flag, it should be 4th down. So
better get your pad out and figure it out.
But that was, wow, what a call at the timing of this game. That play call, a chop block is a bad one. You've got to throw the flag. So if that happened, of course, we didn't necessarily see it. If that happened, that flag does need to fly. That's one. It's not one of those ticky-tack flags that you get and things like that. That's first of all, it can hurt someone. Second of all, taking the legs off from underneath the player, it's not all that, safe. So, all right, so it's basically coming down to this. 4th down and 5. The ball is on the 40. They need to get the 35 for the first down. Mustangs going left to right on your internet radio dot. 1 far, 2 near, and Armstead probably going to sneak out of the back. George back to pass. Gets the ball to the end, and it was Armstead, and the ball falls incomplete. Turnover on downs, and that, my friends, is all she wrote. But I will tell you this. What a game. We'll finish up this last minute and 43 seconds left to go. But what a game. What an effort. And not only that, they should have won the game. They've been hosed a lot here tonight on some bad play calls. So even though this is a loss, I call it a loss A. Like the horses run 1-1A. I think this is a loss with an A. It ends them. Lots of points taken off the board. Total in my eyes that I saw was 2 touchdowns taken off and basically a field goal. So about 17 points. But looks like Coppell's going to come out on top of this one. Wow. Guys, what a great game. They're just going to take the knee and walk this out, and there's the snap, and they're going to hang around there and then take the knee. All right, so guys, that is going to do it here as the Coppell Cowboys do get the victory by the hairs of their chinny chin chin. Mine are pretty. I got lots of chinny chin chin hair. But that is going to do it here for tonight at the Coppell, Texas, Buddy Echols Field. Guys, next week we're going to be over in Prosper. We're going to see the Prosper Eagles take on the Sachse Mustangs over there in Prosper. 0-1 to start the season, but boy, oh boy, a disappointing loss, but a loss all the same. But we'll see how they do against Prosper. Last year, they did not do very well against Prosper. They're going to come out at them. You can see what they did here tonight. They're going to come at them straight out. So that's going to do it for us here on the Couch Potato Sports Show. Thanks for joining us. Join us next week. We'll put it all out there, get it pressed around. Thanks for joining us here on the Couch Potato Sports Show and your Sachse Mustangs Radio Network. Everybody else, have a great week. Bye-bye.